God. Look at it! It's so cute! What the? Hello, everyone! Oh my god! Hi! Hi! Hello! How goes it? Look at it! Let me just go... Hi! Hello, everyone! And welcome to the Broskers! Hi! Thank you so much! I'm your host, BriAtCookiebox. And I am so excited to announce the first category today. Not the first... oh, wait, hold on. The first category today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our very first category today is World's Most Prepared Streamer. Running for said thing is... for not having a fucking schedule updated for the last 3 weeks on YouTube. BriAtCookiebox. Whoa! Whoa! Up next, for making the world's greatest thumbnail today for nomination, which normally there's 4, but for the 3rd nomination, we have for making this dumb fucking stupid bit and then deciding to commit to it. That's right. We have BriAtCookiebox. Whoa! Sorry, I got distracted. Wow, what amazing people that we have running for our contenders today. Wait, wait. Wow, what amazing VTubers that we have competing today. And it is here that I've noticed in my card that I have, that it's actually a 3-way tie for Bri being an absolute fucking mess today. Wow, that's never seen before. Wow, that's impeccable. Yay! Wow, that's amazing. Let's go and see what Bri has to say. Shit, I hit a button on my YouTube. Oh my god, shit. Hi, how's it going? What's up, chat? Thank you. I haven't done anything with stream. I didn't know what to do today. I thought of this. How long have I been streaming? 3 minutes ago. Oh wait, but I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to thank my therapist. I'd like to thank my college graduate, graduating class, of, what am I saying? And BriAtCookiebox for nominating me and announcing me. Thank you so much. You got the scenes ready? Bro, you look at the Shutterstock.com at the bottom and you ask me if I had these scenes ready. Don't say G-word! Shut up! Shut up! Oh shit, I'm small. Oh shit, wait. Oh god, wait, why do I have so many things toggled? Wait. There we go. Hey guys, the graduating class I wasn't in, I don't want to fucking hear it. Hi, how's it going? Let us laugh now.
At Esker Curve
Sure.
celebrates 22
Here, I'll even add a sound
membership.
effect for you.
Let us laugh now, colon.
Whoa! Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you for your laughter. Thank you for your reaction. Whoa! Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you! Wow! Thank you!
BriAtClown, colon underscore BriAtClown, colon underscore.
What? I'm sorry. I can't hear you. What? I'm sorry. What? Whoa! What are you saying? I'm so sorry. You're applauding me, right? Thanks, Esker. Well, thank you so much, Esker. Thank you so much. Chad, I don't know what to do today. I was kind of hoping that that stupid fucking bit would last longer than it did, so that I would have more time to stall and think of what to do today. But it didn't happen. So I don't know what to do. I was kind of considering playing old school RuneScape. That was what I was thinking. So Squatsudan, I am dying today. No. I woke up so good today and I was like, holy shit, I feel so healthy and good. I don't feel good anymore. But that happens every day. Anyways, Malkash, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Thank you. Regardless of your height, like if you were 5'5", do you prefer to date people taller than you? I don't know how to answer that because I'm not 5'5". Like I don't know how. I've never experienced a situation where I dated someone that was shorter than me. I've never experienced a situation where I've talked with someone who is shorter than me. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh fuck! I broke my Go XLR. Rusted, thank you for the posture check. Thank you. Let me check it. It's bad. I'm not gonna fix it, but I checked it for you. You're welcome. Hold on. I fucking broke my GoXLR. God damn it. There we go. Hold on. Esker, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you. I think that was it. Okay, cool. It's really hot. I don't know what I'm doing today. Imagine yourself on stilts and then re-answer the question. I've never been on stilts before. So yes, you do prefer to date taller people? I guess. But, like, no, because I don't prefer to. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very personally and to the point thumbnail. So excited for the topic at hand. Thank you. Actually, now that you've come in, we can finally discuss the topic at hand. Fuck, god damn it. I was hoping that would prompt me for something. I was hoping that it would, like, trigger, like, a fucking streamer brain in me that I would suddenly think of something to do. God damn it. Isn't everyone taller than you, though? That's the whole point!
Bri's nominated in all the categories in the BR Oscars. I'm beginning to think these awards might not quite be on the level.
Okay, bitch. Okay. Wow. What the fuck? Asshole? Thanks for the money. I'm 5 foot 4 inches. I'm 5 feet tall. I'm gonna talk about Instacart substitute. This fucking Instacart man. I'm so goddamn angry. Hold on. I need fitting music for this. Hold on. This fucking Instacart man! God damn it! Fucking substitutions! What the fuck? Okay, so I decided to become healthy. I decided to be a healthy person, right? Cause for Black Friday, on Amazon or like Cyber Monday, whatever the fuck, I bought a bunch of picnic shit. Like I bought cute little like waterproof picnic bag. I bought a fucking cute little sack that has like insulation on the inside. I bought a picnic basket. I bought a cute little bento box. I was like, I'm going to go outside and I'm gonna go on picnics and it's gonna be cute. Okay. So I did that. And then I realized I don't have anything in my house, so I need to go order Instacart and I need to go get the food that I need, right? Okay, yeah, in the middle of winter, okay? I'm ignoring the fact that it's winter. Who gives a shit? I'll just bundle up and suffer. Cause I would rather be cute than, you know, not be freezing. So I decided today that I'm gonna go buy the stuff and then I'll prepare and then tomorrow I can go on a cute little picnic and it'll be fucking adorable. Okay, so I ordered a bunch of fruit and veg. According to this Instacart man, the entire store did not have grapes of any kind, which that's not true. I just know that they had grapes. If they had strawberries and apples and pears and tomatoes that I also bought, I swear to God, they would have also had grapes. There is not some specific Christmas-themed item that is grapes only. That meant that the entire fucking store would be sold out of goddamn grapes. There's going to be grapes there, and so they're wrong. Okay, next. They said, or I wanted ground beef because I wanted to make quesadillas with meat in it for the first time and have protein for the first time in a month. So I asked for ground beef. They returned with a substitution of turkey breast. Not even ground turkey. It was turkey breast. Do you know how fucking different those items
almost
are?
Always cute though, Bri.
What do you mean? Turkey breasts? What do you mean? Okay, anyways, and then I said no, and then I just said, go get me fucking ground beef of any kind, of any brand, of any amount. I don't care. I'm not a picky person. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, they just said, no, it doesn't exist. And so they refunded that one. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need protein. It's whatever. Then I asked for, what was the other thing that I got? Oh yeah, I have an issue with, I have an issue with cheese, with shredded cheese, if it's not cheddar cheese, where I get really bad headaches. And so I typed in, because there's a little thing where you can like write in notes. I wrote in, you can do, okay, only this brand, only cheddar. Do not include blend. Only cheddar. You can do any type of cheddar. If it does not exist, then do a smaller size, but please do not use blends. No blends. No blends at all. Only cheddar. If not there, refund. And then they came back immediately with the Mexican blend cheese. My watch just yelled at me for being loud. So that's not it. God fucking damn it. Anyways, then, what else did he do? Yeah, he said there were no grapes. He gave me cheese blend when I didn't want it. He gave turkey breast. Oh yeah, I asked for 6 kitchen towels. I didn't even figure this out until I got it. I asked for 6 like Bounty kitchen paper towels, and he replaced it with 1-ply 2 singular rolls. Fuck you. Oh, and the bag was split when I picked it up. That was the other thing that I was pissed off at. The bag was split when I picked it up, and so all of my fucking groceries spilled out over the snow. And I'm just so goddamn sad. He got everything wrong. He got everything wrong. And it's not that big of a deal, but I'm very passionate because it really wasn't that much work to pick everything up again. And I could have gone out on my own. Oh, I just got a prompt that said, thanks for the tip. You're fucking welcome, asshole. Did you get a rough on your head? No, I'm not gonna ask for a refund. No, okay, I'm annoyed, but like, I'm not, you know, furious. Dude, optimized to annoy Bri. you know, it's annoying. But it's not the end of the world, and I'm not that much of a bitch. You tipped him? Yeah, and I'll even leave a 5-star review, because it's hard out there. Why did you tip? Because we live in a tipping economy, and you should tip regardless. I tipped him 15% though, you know, I could have tipped him 20. Use that internet fame for something? No! No! He did something. Oh, and it also came an hour and a half later that it was supposed to. And I was almost, it was supposed to come, oh no, sorry, an hour late, because it was supposed to come at 6 p.m. at the latest, and it got delivered at 7, and I was always gonna be late for stream.
Bri.
I hate Instacart people so much. God damn. Oh, that was the last one. Oh my god, I forgot. I wanted, like, there's like these like pre-made pasta like tortellini thingies that you can get. They're in the refrigerated section. And you just like put them in boiling water, and then 4 minutes later it's just like ravioli or like tortellini. Fantastic. I love them so much. They're beautiful. He clearly didn't understand what they were, and so it was the very last thing on the list, and I already knew because he walked by where I knew that it was, because it was by the produce section. So the fact that he walked by it, and like it's on the way to the meat, and so he walked by the shelf and didn't put it in the list. So I know that he didn't know what it was. So he left it to the very last, and then he asked for a substitute that instead of the pre-made tortellini, he wanted to give just dry ass uncooked pasta shells. And it's so funny because they're not the same. They're not, like, they have the word pasta in them. That's the only thing, because I can make a meal out of just the pre-made pasta. I can't make a meal out of just pasta shells. I can't do that. I need something else to go along with them. That's it. Yeah. Anyways, you're supposed to tip if they at least do the bare minimum, not when they do everything wrong. They did the bare minimum. You're too nice to people that don't deserve it. I don't know what situation they're in. Maybe they didn't understand my notes and they got lost, or they didn't understand, or maybe they were busy. I don't know. It was like $4 extra to tip. It's not the end of the world. You could be like us and eat raw noodle. I didn't read that right. And I just read you could be like us and eat it raw, and my mind immediately went to the gutter. Eat the shells raw? I'm not a big fan of that, believe it or not. Edible products arrived at our door, bare minimum achieved. Yeah, because I've had it where they did just not. Like, I've had it where like, they went, like, I would buy, like, a whole collection of, like, pre-made foods, like frozen food, and then, like, produce, and the guy would just ignore the produce completely and only get the pre-made shit. Like, clearly the stuff that he knew what it was and where to get it, but he would tell me that there were no tomatoes and no strawberries and shit. Wait. Brie, terror of the gig economy. I'm not! I tipped them fine! It's fine! Instacart shoppers tend to rush more than store employee pickers. Yeah, I don't have store employee pickers. I don't live in this bougie land that you do. I almost added you as moderator. That's not what I meant. There we go. Anyways, yeah, I don't have this in the land where I'm from. So, Brie hates service workers. Dude, shut the fuck up. Do you know how much I tip when I feel bad about it? Question specifically from Americans, because people that don't live in America, you don't understand the tipping thing. Are you supposed to tip people when, like, it's like drive-through or something? Like, if I go to a Dunkin' and they spin that little thing around.
Instacart guy here. It was on purpose.
Shut up,
just
Sideways.
So you'd talk about it on stream. Enjoy, BriAtCookiebox.
No, okay.
_BriAtWeeze.
Because, like, never tip for fast food you pick up yourself. That's what I think. But they spin the little fucking thing around, and I go, maybe I should tip. Maybe I should, because they clearly expect to be tipped. Maybe No, only tip when there was actual extra service. Well, I disagree with that, because you should tip when, like, your waiter and shit like that, and they are doing extra service. They're just doing their job, but they don't get paid enough, and they should be tipped. Starbucks likes to push for tip. Yeah. If no service was done, then no tip. But they did do a service at which, like, they made me my drink. I mean, people will take money if you're willing to give it. Yeah, I know, so I don't know. Is it intentionally guilt trippy? Yeah. Maybe hit the 5% option. That's what I usually do, is, like, if they didn't really do anything except for make a drink, then I will like hit the 5 or 10%, because then I feel bad, but then I start overthinking it, thinking that, like, that I was supposed to tip 20%, but then they took that as them doing a bad job, and if I just didn't tip anything, then I would have been a shit person, and that they would have just been like, oh, what a bitch. But because I tipped 5 to 10%, that meant that I was okay tipping, but they didn't do good enough of a job for me to tip more, so therefore they'll take it personally, and they will be upset that they did something wrong because I didn't tip 0 or 20%.
Tipping has become so predatory nowadays.
employers should pay their employees. Yeah, but that's irrelevant to the conversation because I am not an employer and I have no control over that. So while yes, that's totally true, so true, bestie, I am not going to punish people that don't get paid by their employee by not tipping them, even though I believe that they should be tipped by their employee or employer. Like, yeah, I'm not going to punish them. Has everyone ever told you that you overthink things? Do I overthink things?
By being here.
Wait, no. Do I? Oh, fuck.
This whole topic is giving me a headache.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know what jobs have less tipping and what jobs do. I don't know. You should tip us as we're doing you a service by being here. Fuck you, asshole. How dare you? Shut up. I want music. Cute. Okay. Alright. Basically, technically we pay you tips. Exactly! I'm doing you guys a service. Damn right.
So, Bri, there is no social contract for tipping anymore.
I
If you feel
disagree
like
with
the
that.
person deserves it, give it. Companies want to short their employees, which isn't your fault.
No, and I agree with that, but also it's not their fault either. So, like, the companies won't give a shit. The only one that would be punished for it would be the person making this dog, or like working in this dog shit job. So why would I punish them for it? It's not you punishing them though. By tipping unnecessarily, you will in part enable the employers not to pay. They're not gonna pay regardless. But like I see where you guys are coming from 100%. I think in this situation, there's no correct answer. So it's whatever you personally feel like. There's no objective correct answer. So it's whatever you personally believe is right.
Wow.
And I think something different than what you guys think. And that's totally chill because there's literally no objectively right answer. It's all subjective, you know? I'd rather give my tip to Bri. Oh, like penis! I get that. Thanks, Nick.
So, Bri, what is the correct percent to tip you at?
About 70% of whatever you earn that week. Thank you. There's no music in this. It is just ambiance. I don't want that. 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. That's not it.
Honestly, if you are entirely financially stable enough to do so, then tip when your brain wants to, but if you are not doing well financially, then don't.
Exactly. French house... No, God, no, stop! Oh my God, Jesus Christ! No! The music from that part where you get sued in FNAF 6 for 1 hour. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I gotta turn this off. I can't. I gotta turn. I would listen to that for an hour straight. Can I have like just normal fucking music? Can I upbeat Mario Kart music to make you work faster? No, wait, actually, way more importantly. Hold on.
This is my last red cabbage. He's a beauty. His brother had 5th place at the Malvern Autumn Show. You need something quite powerful to cut him off. So let's just get in. And
He's wearing a red cabbage shirt or jacket and hat. Look at this man. He's wearing a red cabbage jacket. That's so cute. That's so cute. Also, Sir Simple, thank you for the tip. And you maybe Jesus Christ. Every time I fuck it up. Thank you for the tip. And Admiral, thank you. And Tequila Kitty, thank you also for the 10 super chat from before. Thank you. And Aiden, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you.
we once, twice. That's it. He's off now.
This does look like the Feed Me from Little Shop of Horrors, which I know that is based off of, but
He's very heavy.
I want to live in this guy's world. Bro really is living his best life.
I'll have to put him down. He's really heavy. Right, now. Let's break a few of the outer leaves off. That lovely.
Guys, he speaks just like people do in Fable. And, like, I know that is just called being British, and I know that, but it's specifically how he said the word, like, outer, like, there's this, I know, I don't mean, like, oh, he's just British, I don't mean that, no, but, like, yeah, it's specifically, like, his accent is very common in Fable. Shut up! Shut up!
Pup. They're all edible. No.
Yeah, like the you know, like the slight like twang or something on it, okay? Is that what red cabbage looks like? It's so squeaky.
Sawing a tree down.
Most of us talk more like Reaver. Yeah, no, they're like different accents, and like the more common British accents aren't as prevalent in Fable as the like.
You know where else his accent is
Shut
common?
up, Admiral!
Britain.
There's so many British accents, you fucker! Shut up! I'm trying! Shut up! The British people get me, okay? The British people get me. They understand, okay? I'm not trying to be a stupid fucking autistic American going, oh my god, it's just like a video game! I mean very specifically! No! Shut up!
Look at that. For a beauty.
Shut up! That does actually look like a genuinely beautiful.
So I can cut him.
No!
I've just zeroed the scales back.
Oh, hi Dinah. We're watching this man in a red cabbage outfit pick up a red cabbage and harvest it. It's really important. The rest of the world accepts the fact that we Americans can't name more than 9 countries. Wait, no. Can I can name 9 countries. England, Ireland, USA, Canada, Mexico, the Netherlands, Scotland, Belgium, Greece, Italy. Fucking nailed it.
Did you know that accent is called?
No, it's not
British?
called accent. It's not called British, okay? No, there are more specific accent, okay? Just like, yeah, you can have an American accent, or you can have like a Southern accent, or a Boston accent, or you can have a fucking Californian accent. You Valley girl, I don't fucking know. There's other specific types, and England has a lot of very like different from each other accents, despite it being a relatively small area. It has like a genuinely like a surprising like variation of accents, and fuck you. What's your top 3 British accents? The Harry Potter accent, the Scottish accent, but like the real heavy one, and then the Braveheart accent. Yeah, the Doctor Who accent. The Doctor Who accent, but a different one. And then is Braveheart not just Scottish again? I couldn't remember. Can't believe she's speaking up for Geordie accents. I'm specifically not actually, Dinah. I'm very specifically not bringing up Geordie accents. Thank you very much.
These.
Can you show the class an example? No. The Braveheart accent, so a Scottish accent imitated by an Aussie actor? Exactly. Yeah. I love a British accent where it's not done by a British person, but instead someone faking a British accent. That's my favorite accent. My favorite British accent is actually House's accent, where it's a British person faking an American accent. I like that. Also, hello! Hello! Thank you! Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Hello! Hi! What's up? We're talking about accents while watching... Look! This man, he has a 15-pound red cabbage, but look at his outfit! He's so fucking into it! Look at it! There's a video of a woman doing every accent in the country. Every British accent in one video. Well, see, so this one has 17 British accents, but this one has 20. This one has 4 million views. So, and thank you, Dylan, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Fable uses Cockney, Scouse, Geordie, and Birmingham accents. You know what's really funny? I confuse all of those together so much. And I think that's why, is because in my head it is just simply, like, Fable. So I don't know the difference. This episode she works for Dropout? Oh, shit!
The UK is...
Whoa! 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 That's wild! Okay, hold on.
It's incredibly diverse in terms of accents, and it just so
Oh, it really is an 11-year-old video. Oh God.
happens that I can do many of these accents as my party trick. So come with me as I take you on a guided tour through all
that
the
microphone.
accents and archetypes of Great Britain. Hi, I'm Siobhan Thompson, and this is Anglophenia. And what
Okay, that's great.
the presenters of BBC News
Yeah.
a countess
Oh my God, Harry Potter accent!
in Downton Abbey. Oh, Gerald, I do love you, but you're so terribly, terribly poor.
See, that's some of my British accents default to that one.
Now, London is the accent that most people outside of Britain can recognise.
Yeah, that's like the Oliver Twist accent, but like he grew up.
You know, that classic lock, stock and two smoking barrels. Get out of my pub!
Oh, he's from Gallivant! He's from Gallivant! Whoa!
Go on, get out of it! Shut What's it you taught? East Anglia is a flat, boggy kind of place with a flat, boggy kind of accent. I'd love to give you an example of somebody that comes from there that speaks like this, but they all lose this accent as soon as they can. Stephen Fry's from Norfolk, but he doesn't speak like this because he's posh. Here's a kind of classic kind of East Anglia phrase. I done dropped my computer in the fan and it's
They use this in Fable. I know, I recognize it now.
broken. Now let's go across the island to the...
Wait. Hold on, wait, whoa. It's the hold on. No, wait, I could place it.
East Anglia phrase. I done dropped my computer.
Yeah, hold on. Wait. Fable, anniversary, wait, kid gameplay. Hold on! This one!
The barrels in these where?
Shit, no, it's just the annoying child. Fuck, no, wait. Is that Questel? That guy. He has that accent. Okay, we're going back to this
UK
now.
is in-
Oh, shut up.
Classic kind of East Anglia phrase. I done dropped my computer in the fan and it's
It's the
broken.
one,
Now
cause
let's go-
hold on. No, my brain is thinking too fast. Okay, hold on. No, because he's the one where he's like, I gotta answer a call of nature. And I always confused it because I didn't understand what call of nature meant when I was a kid. I didn't know what it was. I literally thought that he was like dialing a cell phone, but it was made out of trees because it was like an old fantasy game and that was them trying to like insinuate that he was gonna go text someone or like answer a phone call, but they couldn't because it was in like a modern game. I didn't know what call of nature meant. It meant peeing.
The UK Ministry of Culture officially disowns this stream and revokes Bree's former British citizenship.
What do you mean, Bree's former British citizenship? I still have it, you bitch!
Across the island to the West Country, which is a much rounder sound. It's farmland full of sheep and cows and apples.
This accent, it sounds like the accent of the guy on the key that wants you to make stupid little, he wants you to date his daughter, and he gives you stupid little haircuts. And I'm pointing at my screen right now. Like, I'm literally, like, tapping my screen because I'm trying to point at her to show you guys. Yeah, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I'm getting excited about Fable
Think
again.
of like Sam Ganji from the Lord of the Rings or Hagrid from the Harry Potter movies. Oh, you bloody kids, get off my land! Or, oh, Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into
Actually,
anything
there's a lot of these
unnatural.
accents in
Then you
Fable.
Go down to Cornwall.
There's
it's
a lot.
Bit more piratey. So, hoist the mizzen mast, Squire Trelawney. Now, Southern Welsh is this great sing-songy kind of an accent. Think of Tom Jones
He's on British
or
citizenship?
Richard Burton. You know, rage,
I don't have an
rage
active
against the
British
dying of the
passport,
light.
but
Bloody
yeah.
hell, I love Dylan Thomas. Northern Welsh is where the singer Duffy is from.
This one is Sabine. Sabine specifically. Fable 3, Sabine.
Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing.
So royalty walks into our home. A prince, no less. You're a long mile from the castle.
The UK is
God
incredible
damn it!
where he's from. Scouse is your classic Liverpool, you know, account of all the industry that went across the country to the west.
There. I can place accents vaguely as an American.
Midlands and Birmingham. It's a very nasal kind of an accent, mostly on account of all the industry that went on in that area.
This sounds like the mom who her son got really high on mushrooms and she is really worried about wait. I can pull up a video. Wait. Oh, that's Ava's titties.
Featuring the Platinum Band, and this time we're gonna get funky.
Sorry. Blue mushroom quest fable and anniversary.
I would have got
But she needs more of the mushrooms before she can cure him.
That one! Is that accent?
I would find them myself, but I need to look after Aldi. Please, could you help us?
That one! Is that it? Oh, fuck. I don't know how accents work.
Cat Dooley, who presents So You Think You Can Dance, is from there. And so is Ozzy Osbourne, you know. Sharon, where's the bloody remote? Yeah, that voice that he does isn't because of drugs, it's just where he's from. Scouse is your classic Liverpool accent. The Beatles
More
are from there,
Scouse.
and so's Paul McGann. They were also made European
Oh, actually, no, that now that you say it, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I could hear it more now.
capital of culture a couple of years ago by the EU, so don't tell me they're not cultured, all right? Up into Lancashire, and you know, think of Christopher Eccleston or most
Oh my god, Doctor Who!
of the cast of
Whoa!
the Downstairs in Downton Abbey. Daisy, get those buns out the oven before they burn.
That accent's also in Fable.
Oh, Mr. Bates. So, across the Pennines to Yorkshire, it's a much kind of flatter accent from Lancashire, and they cut off a lot of the words. So, I'm going to pub up hill. Think of Sean Bean from Lord of the Rings.
Whoa! Actually, I confuse a lot of accents where I just assume that all old men with a deeper voice with this like Sheffield accent is just Sean Bean. Like in all voice acting, like shows and video games, if I hear someone with a Sheffield accent, I go, "Oh my god, is that Ned Stark from Game of Thrones?" To the point where I literally have to like Google it because I genuinely assume that it is. Or I believe like if it's an old man with like Dumbledore's accent, whatever that is, I assume that it is indeed Dumbledore doing the voice acting for it. And I get really hyped about it because I recognize it.
Fable
It's not.
actually
It's
a job
literally never
program
is.
for Brit VAs.
Yeah. Well, every British show and video game is a job program for British VAs. Because they just invite all of them in constantly. Like if you are a British actor, you're in all of them.
Rings or Game of Thrones.
It's really funny.
Walk into Mordor. So in Northumberland and Newcastle, he's speaking a Geordie accent.
Oh my
So
god,
you think
that's
of
where
a
my
Geordie short-
family's from. Yo, that's my family. They're Newcastle.
Or Carol Cole, remember she got fired from the X Factor because nobody could understand a word she.
That's fucking funny. No one could understand what she was saying, so she got fired from X Factor. That's hilarious. Really sad, but that's hilarious. Oh my god. It's really interesting because the Geordie accent is fascinating. Because I spitefully learned about it because I hate it purely because my family's from there. So I learned about it because I hated it so much, and then I regretfully grew respect for it. Because the land of Newcastle was so dog shit to live in that no one wanted to settle there, and so they didn't have any like Germanic or Francophonic influences because it was just so dog shit to live. So they decided so they all avoided it, and so that means that a lot of their accent comes from them saying a lot of like originally Anglo-Saxon words, and they just never gravitated towards like more modern words like with more French influences and stuff like that. So like they still say like instead of like, oh, I taught you this, they say I learned you this as an example, because it is just very outdated, very Anglo-Saxon, like ancient English that they use, which is interesting and like valid. But it does mean that because of how they speak, they are assumed to be a lot more stupid than they are, because like we nowadays, if someone says, oh, I learned you this, typically a lot of people assume that they're like more stupid or something like that because they're not using correct grammar, which is stupid. so they get taken or seen as less intelligent because they use quote unquote wrong grammar, but for their regional dialect, it is the correct grammar. And they aren't saying anything wrong. Yeah. Less educated, yeah, and then less intelligent. Honestly, both. Yeah, which is cool, I guess. You know, that sucks for them. I still don't like them, but, you know.
I was saying, oh, Billy Elliot, all I want to do is dance ballet, but me dad makes me box. Edinburgh's the capital of Scotland. It's a very soft, maybe a little snooty kind of an accent.
Oh, God!
Think of Ewan McGregor or Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. That's 10
Harry Potter! She's from Harry Potter. Did you guys know that?
points taken from Gryffindor, Mr. Potter. Glasgow is a much thicker kind of an accent. Billy Connolly.
I like that one.
Peter Capaldi.
It sounds like she's eating yogurt. I don't know. Do you guys hear it?
That's 10 points taken from Gryffindor, Mr. Potter. Glasgow is a much thicker kind of an accent. Billy Connolly and Peter Capaldi are both.
Like, it sounds like they just have like a mouthful of yogurt. And I like it. It sounds smoother while not being like a very flowy accent. Like, it's not like French where like every word flows very seamlessly together. That's the nicest I've ever been towards French. But there's a like a fullness in their mouth that I like. And it sounds like they just have like their throat filled with yogurt. And I don't know how else to describe it.
From there, they cut off a lot of the words, so I haven't any butter, so I got to go to the shop, you know.
I love that so much.
And so up to the very north, to the Highlands of Scotland. Think of Amy Pond from Doctor Who.
Oh.
Or maybe Sir Robert Burns. The best laid plans of mice and men, gang after glee. Now let's go to Northern Ireland, and it's all about the vowels with the Northern Irish accent like.
There's no one in Fable with this accent.
So like, how now, Brent?
I don't think there's even a worse way to phrase that. What do you mean? That's not a bad way to phrase it. I'm saying it positively. It's a good thing. I think it's really interesting, and it sounds very satisfying. I want to eat it. I don't know, man. There's certain accents that I want to eat.
Oh, Liam Neeson is from there.
Liam Neeson is British?
Particular set of skills. I know he doesn't say it in that accent in the movie, but it sounds well cool, so, like. And finally, Southern Ireland is obviously not a part of the United Kingdom, but I can do a Dublin accent, so let's just do it. It's a pretty classic Irish accent with a lot of assonance to it. So Sinead O'Connor's from there. Nothing
that you want to eat? Yeah, like, Australian people saying, like, nar. And just like a very heavy, thick Australian or like a heavy, thick, like New Zealand accent. I want to put that in my mouth. There's like, I think there's certain accents, especially the very, very like heavy accents from like small towns that don't get a lot of visitors, so they don't have a lot of outside influences, that they sound so fucking good to me that I want to put them in my mouth. I think that's more of cuteness aggression. I think so, but it's not like cuteness. But like, I think it is like in that same vein where it sounds so fucking good. I want to grasp it and just shove it in my mouth because it's just.
How do you vor an accent?
I don't know. Otherwise, I would do it. So Pen with the Scottish with a hint of Australian accent? No, because that's disgusting. Not his accent, him in general. Over the Minnesota accent? I think less so, because I'm more used to it, just because I'm American, so I hear it more often. I mean, I don't hear it very often, to be honest. But it sounds less foreign to me. And I will proudly admit myself to be one of those cringe Americans that goes, oh my god, a foreign accent. Oh my god. But I don't know. There's just some there's like an accent. There's like a accent in Maine. There's like a wait. Hold on.
I was up snow machining and I hit a stump and my leg got all stove up. I was snowmobiling up north when I hit a stump and broke my leg. Hey, bud.
Both accents there, I want to eat them. The very strong, I always call it aggressively American accent. I really, really like when they overpronounce their R's.
Up north when I hit a stump and broke my leg.
Like that, which is like, it's like you can hear them about to start a fucking cowboy song talking about their horse in their pickup truck. I want to eat that. Cause like, they're fucking, I don't know, I love how they pronounce things so intentionally. I don't know.
Hey, Bob, you
Breeze
gotta
adult
cross this shout
entertainment
through.
Also
evening
this
bowl of
accent,
popcorn
this
and
one.
listening to Crocodile Dundee movies.
I don't know Crocodile Dundee. That sounds like an Australian thing though.
Pissa. Even though I just called this clam chowder evil urine.
Clam chowder evil urine? Like, it's so aggressively American. And it's so fascinating. Brie hearing the American R is just extra crunch. It is extra crunch! It is extra crunch. No, it's like eating yogurt and then having like a little bit of fucking like Kit Kat pieces in there. We're like, oh yeah, I like this clam chowder. Like it's just, they add so much intent behind there. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I love it. Do you have synesthesia? I don't think so. I just think I just put things into metaphors a lot. How are you able to do these super chat noises? Wait, what do you mean? It's the chowder. Yeah, but it's like chowder. The fucking, Jason Manzukis. There we go.
An auspicious beginning to a new season.
I love his accent so much because every once in a while he'll pull out the like, strong-ass American accent. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh!
Series, Jason. This time the category is The Thing.
It's
Yes.
a front bum.
I would say you definitely.
Okay, yeah. Here. Oh yeah, wait, I'm gonna get copyright struck. Right, you're so right.
Can I just say something? Because before we did it, when we wrote the words, Jason went, just so you know, when we're writing these words, we're probably going to have to paint them. And then he wrote glam.
Say words! Jason!
This
Jason!
is a real low point for JV Martzukis because I felt that
Yeah, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? It's just, oh, I want to fucking put it on my, it tastes like, yeah, no, it does taste like yogurt with a Kit Kat bar attached to it. And like, but it's like yogurt with like a little honey swirl where it's not 100% of the time, but it's every once in a while, you know? I don't know what call she is. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Bet on the first one. Yogurt with Kit Kat sounds kind of fire. It's great. I was just trying to think of a crunchy piece. Play a clip of Crocodile Dundee.
Replay
I'm
a clip
already
from
going. I'm already
Crocodile
risking
Dundee in
getting
React.
copyright struck right now. I'm already. It's getting bad. Ice cream swirl with chunks of some kind of candy. Yeah, but it has to be a very specific type of candy. It has to be like a warm candy, like a Kit Kat candy, or like, cause like Oreos aren't warm enough for it. Maybe Snickers. Or like, no, because a Bounty is also not warm enough. I have a lot of opinions on food, I'm just now realizing. Like, I have a lot of sometimes I say things that I know 100% that I feel them, but I never have ever considered or put thought into it at all. I had a Snickers for the first time in a year recently. It was glorious. I read that as I had a Snickers for the first time this year, and I was so curious how you could have gotten that long. But in a year, that makes sense. I don't think I've had a Snickers in a long time either, actually. Arfid Girl has food opinions? Shut up. Shut up. You know what's really sad? I tried to do something new today. I went to Dunkin', and every time I go to Dunkin', I specifically get a fucking caramel iced latte with extra sugar, and I get a cinnamon bagel with cream cheese on it. And I never enjoy it because they always put way too much cream cheese on it, and it kisses everywhere. It splooshes everywhere, and I don't like it. It's messy. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go outside my comfort zone. Me, Arfid Girl, Egg Cup Girl. I'm going to eat a food that I've never had before. And so I was scrolling through, and I found it was like a bacon grilled cheese, which, okay, I like their grilled cheese. I like them. That's cool. And normally they fuck it up, but maybe because it was a bacon one, I wouldn't mind them fucking it up as much. So I was like, okay, I'll order the bacon one. And I looked at the ingredients, and it was like bacon and cheese and then like bacon jam. And I was like, okay, cool. That sounds chill. I'll eat that. I got it. First off, it came in a cute little box. It was adorable. I got it. I took 15 straight minutes of me staring at it with it in my hands before I would even dare take a bite because I'm emotionally unstable. And it took 15 minutes of me staring at it, trying to will myself to eat it. And then right before I took a fucking bite, I realized there's goddamn egg in it. There was egg in it, and so that meant that I couldn't eat it. And so I couldn't fucking have it, and so I had to waste it, and I didn't have breakfast because it was so sad, and it was like a wedge of egg. It was like a sheet of egg. It was so sad. I tried so hard to do a new thing, and I couldn't eat the egg. Why would you put egg on a grilled cheese? What's wrong with you? Just call it a bacon, egg, and cheese. Wait, hold on. I want to look at the app because I swear to God, I didn't see any fucking egg on it on the ingredients list. Hold on. You're allergic to egg? I have either an intolerance or I'm allergic to it. I haven't gotten, is the word diagnosed with it? I haven't gotten diagnosed with it. But I clearly got something wrong with me. Yeah! Bacon, white cheddar, and American cheese with a layer of sweet and savory bacon jam on toasted sourdough bread. They just put fucking egg on it for no reason! They hate me! They hate me! What's the category that it's under called? Add something else. Signature sandwiches. Bacon, jam, grilled cheese. Oh, you know what happened? There's an ultimate bacon jam breakfast sandwich. There's an ultimate one, and that has an has a fried egg on it. They were nice and they upgraded it. And that made them put egg on it and then I couldn't eat it. Those bitches! That's so sad. Wait, that's so sad. And I'm gonna be worried that they do it again, so I probably won't ever get it anyway. Oh. When I pick you up, he's not fond of eggs. It took me about 24 years, but I found out that when you eat eggs, you're not supposed to feel like your head is like 30 pounds heavier than it is, and then feel so sick that you have to cancel stream after every time you eat an egg about 3 minutes after it happens, or like less. Found out. Took several years, but I found out you're not supposed to do that. You have to say the words, hey, don't give me the one that I'm allergic to. Well, I didn't know that it had egg on it. That's not normally the default reaction to eggs. Yeah, I thought, because I saw on TikTok, people were talking about like, oh yeah, haha, when you're eating eggs and then suddenly you get that egg ick. Like, and you suddenly realize that you're eating eggs, you don't want to eat it anymore. And I was like, that must be what it is. Oh my God, I just get like the egg ick, like other people are talking about. That must be it. Whoa, I am normal. And then I decided that I wanted to be healthy, and I was trying to role play as a Sims character. So I decided every morning to have breakfast, and I was like, oh, I gotta have protein for breakfast because that's what everyone does. And so I would have like eggs, and I would have like waffles for breakfast because that's a typical breakfast food. And my theory was that if I eat a typical breakfast food, there's a reason that it's a typical breakfast food, because it must be good for you to have in the morning. So I'm gonna eat that. And so I had eggs every single day for a month straight, and it was the worst month of my life. And it took me a really long time, but I remember, because I don't draw conclusions to things very often if it's in my body. Like, I don't piece together, oh, I feel sick because I ate this thing. I just go, I feel sick, end of statement. That's it, because I feel sick a lot, so I don't even draw connections to things anymore. But I remember, like, 3.5 weeks into it, I woke up one day and I was like, holy shit. I was just thinking yesterday about how bad I felt every single day this month. That's insane. But today I woke up and I feel really, really good. Like, I don't feel good. I don't feel bad anymore. I guess I just like had a cold and I suddenly fixed it. Whoa, let me go take my egg. Then I went to go grab it, immediately felt bad again, and that's when I started to pull things together. I could have like mayonnaise, and I could have pasta, and I could have like cake, and I could have I think meringue, like lemon meringue pie. I think. Actually, I don't eat enough lemon meringue pie to know that. But when you eat like straight up eggs, like boiled eggs and scrambled eggs and fried eggs, stuff like that, you don't cook it enough for the proteins that I think that I'm intolerant to get out of it. But if you cook it in cakes and shit like that, like, it goes away. So that's very common. I Googled it. It's really common for you to be able to take, like, mayonnaise or whatever, but not, like, unprocessed, just fucking eat it eggs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Meringue has eggs in it? Yes, I'm aware. That's why I listed it in some of the foods that I can possibly have, because it was relevant to me being able to eat eggs or not eat eggs. She has a reaction to egg not as an ingredient. Yes, and that sounds really stupid, but that genuinely is it. Is I have a reaction to egg if it's not an ingredient in something. If it's just egg, that's fine. Or that's not good. If it's egg in thing, that's fine. I could eat that. Although I think I get really sick with, like, egg in fried rice, which I didn't realize. Apparently, I get, like, a rash when I have egg, which I didn't know about. I only learned that about a year after I first visited Umi, because I went to her house. We had eggs. She noticed that I had a rash and she commented on it. And I recall this because I was so fucking terrified because I didn't want her to comment on it because I was just like, I was embarrassed, I guess. And so my reaction was like, oh yeah, you know, and then I just roll my sleeves up. Like I like lowballed my panic because I didn't want her to notice how embarrassed I was. But she took that as, oh, she already knows that she gets this. She's fine. Clearly, like, this is a normal occurrence for her. I've never seen it. I never knew it happened. Never noticed it. But I didn't want her to realize that I was panicking, and I was so embarrassed. And so I was too good at acting that it was normal. It wasn't normal. I didn't know. I didn't know at all. And I immediately forgot about it too. And so she was like, oh yeah, and like you get rashes when you eat eggs as well. And I was freaking out like last time then when you're eating eggs at my house. And I was like, I didn't even know I was allergic to eggs when I was at your house. What are you talking about? She's like, yeah, I put it out your rash and you just acted like it was fine. So I just assumed that you knew it. I was like, I don't fucking remember.
So if you see an egg cup in a Bri cooking stream, it's there for one reason that has nothing to do with eggs.
Shut up, Stephen! Stop talking about the egg cup! No! No! Girl, you're allergic as hell? Well, I don't die from it, so I thought it was fine. Like, it's not like my throat closes. Actually, I don't know what it feels like when your throat closes up. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. What other people notice more about yourself than you do? Yeah, because I don't notice shit about my body because either I don't pay attention to it because it's like I just keep coasting and I just don't care. Or I'm just so used to it that I don't realize that it's not correct. Oh my god, that reminds me. There is an interaction that I had on Twitter today and I think it's really funny and very symbolic of me as a person. Real talk, are we at a point where the things you're allergic to can't eat as long as what you can? Like yes and no. Cause I'm really only intolerant to like a few things. But like emotionally, what I'm not okay with is a lot longer. I'm very picky. We should do the picky food test. There. Okay. Here. There. Okay. So I tweeted, because I woke up today and my, like, entire body and chest hurt, and I was like, that's wild. So I tweeted, guys, is it bad to feel like someone is doing this to my spine and ribcage? Because I figured it was. So I tweeted that, and then this poor person was endearingly trying to help me. And I find it so sweet. Does it hurt to stretch or turn or in general? And then I said, in general. And then they said, when did it start hurting? And then I confidently said, 15 years ago. And I think that interaction is very silly. Because it's the problem that I have with, it's the problem that I have when I Google my symptoms on, like, WebMD. Because WebMD assumes that it's a recent thing, which is why you're Googling it. But it's never a recent thing. It's a, oh, right, this is probably not normal. I've had it my whole life kind of thing.
Bri.
That's distressingly pre-core. Shut up, Simplot! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Anyways, I think it's very silly. Because, like, there was this one time when I was a kid, where I would randomly double over in pain and agony because my entire torso was just like, it felt like my organs were being ripped out, and it would happen really randomly, and then it would go away, like, 30 seconds later. And I would do that, and it would happen like every 4 months for like several years in a row. But because it would happen so infrequently, it was like, that sucks, but it's not gonna happen again for a few months. So like, who gives a shit? I didn't die, so oh well. And then it went away when I moved to America. So my mom was always convinced that it was like just something in the food that I was eating that I was intolerant to. Or like it was like in the water or something. But I realized that is very indicative of like my entire life when it comes to my health concerns. Whereas like, oh yeah, but it's temporary. So like, who cares? Like, whatever. It sounds like a patient doctor hurts when I do this. Doctor, then don't do that joke. Yeah. It is basically that where it's not permanent. So like, who cares? That's why I went to the ER for my kidney stone, was because it wasn't going away. If like it went away at first, and like it hurt like a bitch for like an hour and a half, and then it went away slowly. So I was like, fuck it, I don't have to deal with it. Then a week later, it came back and it wouldn't go away, and like 3 or 4 hours into it still wasn't gone. So I was like, fuck, now I'm gonna have to go to the fucking ER because it's not disappearing. That's it. That's it. The only reason that I get things checked out is if it's permanent. I mean this in the least misogynistic way possible, but you need a good boyfriend who will just tell you to go to the fucking doctor. I'm 99% sure every man that I've ever met in my life, and I don't mean like dating or anything like that, but literally every man that I've known like IRL has never gone to the doctor when they should have. I don't know any person that it, because it's always like the trope where like the man goes in only when he has lost a fucking arm and he's like, yeah, shit, it stopped me from getting my job done, so I finally went in. And then that's a concern, or like, yeah, my wife made me go in, you know? I've never seen a man go to the hospital. What if it gets better on its own? Yeah, I just don't want to cause a bother for people, and like, I'd feel really stupid cause I don't like doing things that's outside of my comfort zone. So, like that, I don't want to go to the doctor, and like, I've requested to go to the doctor every time that my, breathing issues pop up, but it takes so long for it to happen that there's no I don't care anymore. Like, it goes away, and then who cares? Men will never go themselves, but they will tell other people to go. Maybe I do need that. But then again, everyone in stream keeps telling me to go to the doctor, and like, is that working? I hate how accurate this is, actually. I'm a baby, I hate getting the finger prick thing, so I constantly avoid the doctor like the plague. Yeah, I just don't like doing,
And an hour ago you didn't know what to talk about.
Yeah, no, I mean, I knew what to talk about. I just didn't know if I wanted to talk or if I wanted to do
22
something.
months of membership. I am glad that when I finally catch another stream it is still maximum BriAtCool. Please stop being distressingly relatable.
Hey, Umphy, I think you should go to the doctor. I don't know what for, but if I'm relatable, you should probably go to the doctor. We also tell you to get a health insurance and an account. Oh yeah! No, health insurance I need to do before the 15th, I'm pretty sure. I read that on Twitter, I think. No, wait, yeah, I did read that on Twitter. Wait, it was actually because of this tweet. Because, this tweet... guys, is it bad if it does happen to my spine? And then I added him. And I said, I don't have health insurance, diagnose me for clout, thank you. Which, by the way, I exclusively tweet him. Every once in a while, I consider literally messaging him, but I don't want to be one of those people that just goes like, oh, you do this as your job, I'm now gonna request free service from you. So I exclusively tweet him publicly about it, so that, like, I can get clowned on and get made fun of for doing it, then I feel better about it. You know, like he's never obligated to respond and to actually give proper advice because it's not in DMs. You don't want to bother him, but you want to make him into content? Well, because he can ignore me all he wants. DMs is harder to ignore and you feel more obligated. Just DM him a bunch of symptoms and nothing else? I did that, actually. I did that because he was like, how the fuck are you alive? And I went, pfft. Here's a bunch of fun facts about me. And he went, what the fuck? And then he called me a miracle baby because I shouldn't have been born. And then I took that as a compliment because damn right I'm a miracle. Anyways, he quote retweeted it. Oh wait. Oh wait. He quote retweeted my original this one. He quote retweeted this one. Dear VTubers, please work on obtaining your own health insurance instead of tagging me in posts asking me to diagnose your constellation of non-specific symptoms when I can't even perform physical examination or obtain any lab work. Which, respectfully, this is a really bad constellation. Just saying. I think I gave him a very exact symptom. I didn't give him any variety on specific symptoms. I was very clear in that my spine feels like the let me in GIF guy. And then I put no. There we go. This was the tweet that I saw. I thought it was an ad at first because when I see links, I just assumed that it's a random ad. But then he responded to it and I was like, oh shit. So I went back and read it. And it says that enrollment is still open until December 15th. So it looks like my tweet was valuable because I learned something from it. So I've got a week. Yeah! Yeah! I thought it was an ad, but it was actually on topic. Exactly! Me too! And then I add emojis to let them know that I'm kidding. Hi! Thank you for the raid! Hello! Hello! Hi! How was your stream? We are just yapping. Hello. If all else fails, you could move back to the other side of the pond for healthcare, I guess? Yeah, but that means that I would have to be British again. I don't want to. Ow! Anyway, hi, Hunrage. Hello. The premiums are going up? I don't know what that means, Morse. I don't know what that means. By the way, I also forgot to mention, Heavenly messaged me. Oh, yeah, okay, I have two things to say. Heavenly messaged me, yesterday because I tweeted this. It's going to get more expensive now? Yeah, but like that doesn't affect me because I'm gonna have to get it regardless. Like it does affect me, but like what the fuck am I gonna do? There, okay, so I tweeted this, right? I tweeted this. Okay. Spent all day today convinced I was gonna get kidnapped and murdered because someone left cookies on my doorstep with no note. Spent hours staring at my outside cameras and hiding at every noise in my house. Anyways, 12 hours later, it turns out that no, it was just my mother sending a gift for Sinterklaas Dag. Thanks, Mom. And then Heavenly tweeted me, or messaged me privately, and said, Bri, I am so thankful that you're in my life, because every time I think I'm mentally ill, I just read one of your tweets and breathe a sigh of relief. Which, fuck you, Heavenly! First off. Second off, I'd like to call attention to the funniest man on the planet. Because I think he was purposely rage baiting, and I think he's really, really silly. They're They're so fucking insane. Because I was starting to get really annoyed at the amount of people that were making fun of me for being irrational with this. Because I know that I'm an irrational person. I know that I get paranoid over and I overthink everything to hell I'm back. In this specific situation, I was not being irrational. Someone randomly sending me something as a gift because they know my address, that is a very scary situation for, like, a streamer, especially, like, a girl that can't fucking defend herself because she gets blown over in wind. Like, that's a genuine scary situation to be in. But anyways, I was being very valid in this situation, and then this person is really funny because they're like, I don't mean to sound like a dick, but are you seriously afraid of fucking bakery sweets? That is no valid reason to be afraid of mystery cookies. And then I said, I gave the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, yes, the implication of a fan, and now I get stalker. I do not know having and using my full name and address, and sending me a box of cookies in order to communicate that they do know who I am, because, you know, Cookiebox is very frightening. Because that could be, like, the start of a threatening relationship, I guess. And then the government already knows who you. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. The government already knows who you are. It don't need your address. Simply your voice and mannerisms is all anyone needs. Take the cookies. There's better ways to drug you for nefarious needs. And yes, I mean this all genuinely. No ill intent at all. Sorry, you're afraid of free food. It's really because it's so funny to me. It's so because firstly, I wasn't scared of the cookies being drugged. That's not what I was worried about. I called the company. The company is a genuine company. I was more upset about the implications and, like, the consequences that could happen after it, because that was then step one of a many-step situation that could end with, like, someone actually coming to my house, you know? Like, it's like the Godfather horse in a bed kind of situation, as someone that's never seen the Godfather and only knows it from Community. It wasn't that I thought that the cookies would be drugged. It's that I was scared that someone knew my address and were willing to actually act on it.
That guy talks like someone who sees a bottle of amber liquid on the street and think yum apple juice. There is no way this could be anything else. The government is watching. Bri goes a long way to explain the state of the
statement, they're accurate. There are technically better ways to drug somebody for nefarious needs, but it's such a fucking wild thing to say. And so this person came in, there's better ways to drug you for nefarious needs. No ill intent. You should be on all of the watch lists. And then, because I watch crime dramas and study war. got it. You were born after 2016, so you think everything is a joke. I was born a long time ago, and I do think almost everything is funny. I've been in the actual military since before you had hair on your genitals, which is why I find your studying war so side-splitting. You should be on a bunch of watch lists. I'm sure the FBI has every patriot flying red, white, and blue on the terrorist lists. I legitimately can't tell if this is a bit or if you genuinely are just in it. Either way, you're a creep and I'm done with you. Goodbye. And then someone else came in. Governments aren't the ones who stalk and aren't the only one. Or sorry, governments aren't the ones who stalk and assault people, contrary to popular belief. And just because the government can dox you, it doesn't suddenly mean that's okay for me to dox you. Did I say it was okay to dox someone, or did I say that they're worrying about the wrong people? You're smarter than a first grader, and you chose option B. Though it's okay for you to dox me, I already know where I live and who I am. She's worried about someone like you or me knows where she lives and sent cookies as a message, making it clear we know who she is. When did she mention the government? Oh, damn! Someone got me cookies! Who am I to argue with free food? Thank you, kind stranger, is the appropriate response. I'm a prince from Nigeria, too. Just need $100 and to send you $1 million back. Shit's never free. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. It's only good that a person who dropped it off was a girl's mom, so the motive makes a lot more sense. Found a redcoat who wishes for it to be 1774. They're so funny. Anyway, I just responded, I'm cackling at your response, bro. You were so funny. I love how your brain works. I think they're so funny. Because they're trying so hard. They're trying so hard to be nice because they're like, and they understood what I was trying to say. Like, I didn't care about the government, and then. Oh, hold on a second. Responded to my tweet. Oh God, wait. Oh no, wait. They said was it about you? It didn't mention anyone specific, but maybe you do need to see a doctor. Hope you feel better soon. This is such a sweet response. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to use your tweet to call Psych and Gross again. Thank you. You're so I'm so sorry if you thought I was being genuine. Oh no. Anyways. Gross. He just said you're bitchless. There's another guy who is on my alt Twitter, and I went to go look at his profile. Oh, bro. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. That's the man you pay. I know. regretfully. I know. All of the things that he tweets are foul. Just... I miss hers too much, y'all. Had to resort to this. Unbothered, moisturized, happy in your walls, watching, focused. I think every person working in customer service should be allowed to delete one person their choosing during the holiday season. You just lost a customer. Clicks a button. You bet I did. I'm like if an employed person was unemployed. I won't freak unless froken to. And then he just tweets about being Chinese. Okay, thanks, Gucci. I fucking hate his Twitter so much. Damn, girl, that iron deficiency looks so sexy on you. Wait. Hey, wake up. Fuck you, Gucci. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, Gucci. I hope everyone is having an amazing time getting stuffed with meat tonight. It's the fact that he retweeted announcement from Globey. If I was a plant and someone sprayed me with water, I'd probably moan a little bit, LOL. Hope everyone is having an amazing time getting stuffed with meat tonight. And then I'll keep it a buck. Globey was one of the agencies I was rooting for a lot. I had the pleasure with working to interact with their announcements, talking about the announcement of Globey shutting down. All in a row. All in a row. This, hold on. I don't know when he reposted this, but this was tweeted at 12:20. This was tweeted at 5:30. Okay, cool. So like 4 hours went by. 5:30, and then this one was. So that means that he's thinking incorrect thoughts every 4 hours. I hate you, Gucci. I hate you. Oh, I'm gonna tell him that. At Gucci, I hate you. I love May's response, by the way. Anyways, fucking peak won the streamer award thingy for best stream game. That's cool. Or it's every 4 hours he achieves clarity. I don't like that. I don't like the implications. Oh shit. VTRP starts tomorrow? No. It's announced today. No, wait, it starts today. It does start today. I didn't realize today was December. Whoopsies. The GTA RP thing for VTubers. I'm technically in it, but I'm so terrified of GTA because I've never done it before and I don't know how it works that I'm too scared to participate. I really want to, but I'm so fucking terrified of doing something wrong or being awkward that I haven't joined it, and all of my friends love it so much, and they keep asking me. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna join this one," and I'm like, "I'm so scared of it. I'm so scared." I've never played GTA. Nope. I've played Simpsons Hit and Run. Yeah. But it's like RP, and I don't understand. I don't understand how it works. I don't understand it. terrified doing something wrong in GTA. That's basically the purpose of the game. Yeah, but it's not like GTA. It's like RP GTA, and I don't understand what it is. I don't get it, and I'm too scared to learn. You see, there's this role. Okay, cool. And do you play it? And then you play the role. Okay, cool. And then there's like a game going on at the same time. Okay, yeah. Got you. I'm now scrolling through my Twitter. Something is wrong with the Nintendo dog. They push some twisted, weird, perverted feminist agenda. These are not a coincidence. Entrances to buildings don't have to look like this. Hashtag not my Metroid Prime. To be fair, I did think that they were vaginas at first. But the Nintendo dog with the capital D is also really funny to me. You guys, what the fuck does that mean? He's probably the one that complained about Link's gut. God, I genuinely love Twitter. There is like a talent in there's a talent that like rage baiters have, and I don't even know if they're rage baiting, but they're so fucking stupid. And holy shit! Yeah, wait, you're right. Wait, this is Metroid. Metroid. Ugh. I hate that they're turning Metroid feminist. What next? They're gonna change the main character into a woman? Wow! No! To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no, my OBS froze! What the fuck? My OBS froze! Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought that was Halo. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it looks like, because it has like the little like the whoop when you get hit thing, and then that's the little mini map that beeps. I thought that was Halo. The talent isn't being able to shitpost and rage bait. It's being able to do while staying calm and maintaining your sense of reality. That's why I thought that I never rage baited. It's the better FPS. I've never played Metroid. I don't think it was something that I enjoy. But that's because I don't really enjoy Halo either, because I'm really stupid about it. I just am dumb when it comes to military themed games. Like I become stupid. Anyways, maybe I do join GTA RP. Would you guys watch it? Would you guys watch it if I RP? I could RP a character. I don't know what character it would be. I can't really do an accent other than the accents that I whip out literally every stream. I would watch the whole thing. Ooh, think you like Halo because of RVB? Yeah, I'm stupid. And there's like it's not even that I dislike it because I think it's bad. I think it's fantastic, or I assume it's fantastic because it's popular. I just literally, my brain fucking shuts off. The minute that you bring up like hierarchy in a military or like gun names and it isn't fantasy themed, I literally stop being able to focus on what's going on. Like I don't understand anything that's going on at all, and I stop being able to follow, and I get so lost and confused, and I I am just a fool. You rage bait all the time, Bri? I know! I didn't know I did, but I know! I want the role to be British Bri and you can be a Fable character the whole time. What if my character is like American girl that is trying to be British because she thinks that it makes her sound posh, but she's just really cringy the entire time? The chain of commands get you ticked off? I think it's because I just look for things that I recognize and I understand what they do, and because I don't recognize anything in like more sciencey, like futuristic themed games, that I get really lost. Because like a lot of fantasy things depend on you understanding fantasy concepts, like elves or fucking bows and arrows. Yeah, they're very easy concepts to understand, but they depend on you understanding what the fuck a bow and arrow is, because they don't really explain it anymore. And I get that. But science shit, I never learned it, and it's too late to learn now because nothing explains it. No one explains what a gun is, because they assume that you're not an idiot and that you know what a gun is, and that you understand, like, what a sergeant is and what a lieutenant is, and I don't. So bows and arrows are fantasy things, they're real things, and guess what? Guns are also real things! So is a military hierarchy! But I mean in this specific concept, okay? Shut up! Shut up! I know bows and arrows existed long before fantasy, I'm aware! God! I just mean in this circumstance, because fantasy games have just fucking specific things that you understand. I mean, there are FPS games where aren't particularly deep games. Yeah, but I don't understand, like, the first instant, you know? Because I think my issue is that I don't understand what
you could
is
the
stuff.
A in Fable as the American accented British girl imitating Aussie Mel Gibson imitating a Scottish accent. That would be fun.
American accent girl imitating Aussie.
So
okay,
a gun is like if a cannon was small, and like a cannon is if you cast fireball at a piece of metal to make it go fast and hurt people.
Thanks, Admiral. Thank you. Ah, fuck! What's an Admiral? Ah, fuck! Yeah, oh, no. I'm an Aussie. Right? Put the shrimp on the Barbie. You fucking cunt. I'ma just go down to Sydney. No, wait. Nar. Sorry, we're trying to say it. Oh, you're good. So sorry. No, Captain, you can't offend me. Very genuinely, you cannot. Sorry. If I come across as passionate and I come across like I'm yelling at you, I am very genuinely just being passionate. I just get heated over the smallest things, but I'm not heated. I am just loud. That's it. I'm never offended. If I am actually offended or I'm upset, I usually go quiet and I usually go, hey, don't do that. And then I switch tones. Like, there's a drastic change. I am just a very loud person. You forgot to say condensation. Oh, yeah. Clear. Nar, the condensation. Nar, clear. I'm gonna go to the Sydney Opera House. Finding Nemo. Clear. Australia. North. Bri will in fact lose all funnies when one goes a little too far. Yeah, and that's why it's very rare that happens. Cause I don't know. It's again, it's very hard for someone to be like say something to upset me. Why does your Aussie sound like Ron Weasley? Nar! Hermione, wait, no, Ron, no! What is it? I'm gonna sacrifice he's gonna sacrifice himself! No, you can't! There must be another way! Look, you wanna stop Snape from getting that stone or not? I like that condensation worked and you got full Australian for a whole sentence or so. It's because I quote the H2O must add water show. Clear! The condensation! No! There's a thing called foreign accent syndrome that causes people with brain trauma to speak with a foreign accent. Your GTA RP could be totally brain damaged into being British. I didn't know that was a really, like, a genuine thing. I thought that was like a TV show fabricated thing. Come back to this face. What are you doing, British lady? No, I'm being Australian! I'm being Australian! Not British! Gosh! Gnarly! Bro! Fuck. One day, Bri, you'll be a good enough content creator to be worth putting on my third monitor instead of my phone. Thanks, bestie. Thanks. One day, I'll work up to that. Good God. I hate you. Hi, Kirby. I hate you too, bestie. You watch my content, idiot. L. Embarrassing, L. Nar. What are Australian phrases? Good day, mate. No, wait. Hello. No, wait. Nar. Sounds exactly like an Australian citizen who until recently lived in the UK. Wait, hold on. No. Okay. Hold on. Where's... who is this man? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Shut up. Okay.
Atfzers celebrates 20 months of membership. Favorite Australian Kingdom streamer.
Is it you? Is it? Because there's one person that I was... Hold on. I'm gonna listen to them. But shut up. Copyright. Hold on.
She's not that big, but she's here.
Yeah, okay.
So you do realise, guys...
So you...
that you meant to bring in the best?
The best? You meant to bring it the best? No. How to speak Australian. Also, I realize that this is Taskmaster New Zealand. I don't know. I still confuse Australian accents with British accents. I don't know enough to not confuse Australian with New Zealand. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. How to speak Australian accent.
G'day, guys.
Good day. Nar. Good day. Wait, what if? Okay, H2O, just add water. Australian accent. That's exactly what I need. I need media to reference.
Just the two I've been wanting to talk to. Your attendance for sport has been very low this year. Particularly...
I remember they go like this year, like they don't say things. They don't say things. Okay, they don't like instead of this year, they're like this year. But it sounds so British when I say it. Like that sounds so British just cause I say this year, but that sounds like shitty British. What does she say?
Particularly swimming. Is there any reason why? I'm allergic to chlorine.
Chlorine. But it's still British! I'm allergic to chlorine! Fuck you! I'm allergic to chlorine. No, it... Normally, Australia and British are only different because of the slang they use. No, they have differences. They have slight differences. What bloodline are you even? I'm sorry, wait, what does that mean? I'm sorry, wait, what do you mean by bloodline? I've never heard, like, where am I from? I've never heard a phrase like bloodline. I appreciate the old fantasy way of phrasing it. I was born in England, and my, like, father's side of my family, is all British. They're all Geordie from Newcastle. And then my mom's side is all American from California. So it's like very like West Coast kind of accent. But I also lived in the Netherlands for a very long time, from like 7 to 15, which means that I do have slightly like peculiar ways of phrasing things, I think, or like certain terms that I use that aren't normal. And I also live on the East Coast, so I also have East Coast tendencies as well. Also, Dave, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Valley Girl upon time. They don't sound like they're moving their lips as much. Okay, okay. She says swim instead of swim. Yeah. Oh no, I say as an example, I say full milk instead of whole milk. And I have a habit of going like Carna milk instead of like whatever the fuck the American equivalent is. I don't really care because I don't drink milk in general, let alone not full milk. What other things do I do that's British? Whenever I say the word ew, I do specifically spell it ew as in ew in Dutch, like century. What other things did I do? I don't really notice them very often. But like I do have certain things that I do say that are Dutch. But I don't think about them. Dave, thank you also for the Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Did you know that every time I get a new sub, you get entirely new subscriber benefits? Means that all previous subscriber benefits, they go away, but who cares about that? Because you get a shiny new subscriber benefit, and that's hold on, sorry. And that subscriber benefit is really cool because it's catered specifically towards you. And the benefit that you get that you can now benefit from because you are a subscriber is you can do a flawless accent of your choice from any region, but it only works when no one is around you and you cannot hear yourself. And you can't record yourself either. Speculas. There's like a few things that I do refuse to pronounce. Like I do say Gouda instead of Gouda. I say Van Gogh instead of Van Gogh because I like in the same way that if I was French, I would still probably pronounce it croissant if I'm speaking like English because you just say it as you're supposed to, like for that language like that you're speaking, because otherwise it confuses and makes you sound pretentious sometimes. But what I don't know. That made me smell my soda. I don't know why it was so funny to me that the accent only works when no one is around and can do it audibly. Thank you. I stole that joke from Fable 2. I pronounced croissant in the heaviest, most offensive French accent for fun. Oh, croissant. No, wait. Ho, ho, ho. Croissant. No, I can't even do it. I still sound like an American. How, croissant, but annoying.
Can I just get a, yeah, can I just get a croissant?
Croissant. Nothing wrong with being pretentious when you're right, but I don't agree that you're right.
I can't
I'm
stay
of
because
the
I'm at work RN, but yes. This is a good stream. Because it's a Bri stream.
Thank
Every Bri stream is a good stream. If more people had more Bri in their days, there'd be more good days.
That's true. Thank you. Thanks, Bubble. Thank you for the 38 months and for being my mod for so long. Thank you, Bubble. Thank you. Thank you. No, because see, I personally am of the opinion that if you are speaking in a language, you should pronounce, if they have a common way of pronouncing a word, then you should probably say that word as that language. In the same way that, like, if you are speaking Japanese and because there was that one girl in the idol group that got like fucking death threats because she said strawberry and not like an American accent. She said it in a Japanese accent and she pronounced it in a Japanese like way because she was speaking Japanese. It's the same thing where I like you pronounce it in like how how you're supposed to in that thing. Cause also a lot of people say that about Nevada. Cause a lot of people say Nevada instead of Nevada, and they're wrong. Because it's Nevada, by the way. Anyways, I got distracted. Hold on, I got really tilted at the Nevada thing. It pisses me off. It's Nevada. I literally forgot everything that I was trying to say because I was trying to... What was I saying? Goals to be understood, not to show off your pronunciation. Yeah! Have you done a Dutch karaoke yet? If not, you should. I've done a few Dutch songs. Whenever like a Dutch like only, because I don't know a lot of Dutch only songs. You gotta hear how Pigeon says Nevada. How does he... Watch his lore short.
It's finally time to drop my load. I know you're all...
Just want to mention that I've had your internet Yamaro cover on repeat while I was at work yesterday. For 10 hours straight. Don't know why I chose to do that. Lol.
Are you doing okay? Like emotionally? Are you okay? Are you okay? No, if it's necessary. No, I'm not saying it's necessary. Sorry. I'm not saying I don't want it to be like misconstrued that I'm saying you are legally required to, or like that's the correct way of doing it. But yeah, I think a lot of languages you're supposed to say things to communicate effectively. And I don't know, dialects exist. I don't know.
Curious about where I come from and how I got to be so suave. Well, it all started at a sidewalk in New York City. I was busy pecking at a hot dog when suddenly a magical fairy... What the...
Oh my god, that's me.
Did the hat come off? Oh my god, I'm finally free. You have to help me. I was assembled in an underground drone research laboratory in Nevada. There are... I was assembled in an underground drone research laboratory in Nevada.
Ew! What's wrong with you? Ugh. Hi, Ava. I was looking at your tits earlier, cause it came up. It came up on my YouTube. Your fucking boobies. See, chat. Look at her boobies. Do you? What's happening there? Look at her. Look at her boobies! Whoa! Anyways, hi chat, hello, hi. For those that don't know me, hello, my name is Bri. I'm a bunny VTuber. I say the fuck word a lot, I'm very loud, and I make a lot of stupid sounds. One night, I also got magically turned... I turned off my keyboard hotkeys. Magically turned into a pixie girl as well! I said the word magically, but it's more like manically. I'm sorry. The flow is ruined because I got really confused why it wasn't coming out. It wasn't. Help, you mean the stream I just did? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't just staring at your tits like in a separate tab. No, your thumbnail came up. I'm sorry. Pronounces like there's a need to evade the subject is a hilarious way of phrasing it. We're talking about accents. We're talking about accents today. Oh my god, it's perfect for Ava. She knows so much about accents. You would be so angry at the way that I phrase my accents, because the only way that I'm describing them is like either I'm trying to mimic them and then doing it horribly, or I describe what food they sound like. Because there was what was the accent? It was like hold on. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
The UK is incredibly diverse.
Shut up. Hold on. This accent specifically.
Across the country to the West Midlands and Birmingham, it's a very nice kind of an accent, mostly on account.
Not this one.
Is from their classic Liverpool accent. The Beatles are from there. EU, so don't tell me they're not cultured, alright? Up into Lancashire, and think of Christopher Eccleston or most of the cast out the oven before they burn. Oh, Mr. Bates. So, across the Pennines to Yorkshire, it's a much kind of flatter accent from Lancashire.
Is that
it?
it?
Cut off a lot of the words. So, I'm going to pub up hill, Newcastle is speaking a Geordie accent.
Not that one.
To do is stand account of all the from there, speak Welsh at home, and English is a second language.
God damn it, I can't find it! Anyway, there's one that we were finding that it tastes like they have yogurt in their mouth, but it's like yogurt with like, oh no, it was this way. It was main accent.
Hey, be careful out there. The roads are all greasy. The roads are icy due to the snow.
This accent specifically, like the translation accent that he's using, that American accent, it sounds like he's eating, or like it tastes like yogurt, but it has like Kit Kat pieces in it. And I don't know how else to phrase it, because there's like a little crunch to it. The R's especially when there's a little fucking out to it. And I like it.
I telling, not knowing. I don't know. All breezed up out there. It's windy outside. And
there's Kit Kat pieces in it. Oh wait, I want the second to last accent. Hold on. Nope.
The UK is nothing compares to you. How now, Branco? Liam Neeson is from there.
Oh wait, was that it? This one also, I think, was the one that tasted like yogurt. I usually describe it as cotton balls in the mouth, but that also works. Oh, see, that's a legit thing then. I'm being accurate. No, it's just how I want to eat yogurt. Just bring up some sort of sound food synthesis. I don't think so. I think I'm just imaginative. I think I just am a creative person. Raiders don't ask us, we don't get it either. I get it. Okay, I get it. Shut up.
Plans of mice and men gang after to go to the shop, And so up to the very north to the Highlands of Scotland. Think of Amy Pond from Doctor Who, or maybe Sir Robert Burns.
God, how she says it is so nice. Usually voices you can like relate to the way they sound with actions. It was how I was taught. Yeah, I relate it to specific food tastes. Cause there's just like, I just missed it. So sorry.
From there, they cut off.
Oh right, it's that guy with the Doctor Who
kind of an accent. Billy Connolly and Peter Capaldi are both from there.
Yeah, that guy. It tastes like yogurt. It tastes like yogurt. It tastes like Greek yogurt, but specifically because it has sugar in it, so it doesn't have the tangy, like super tangy, but there is a little bit of crispness to it, but it's like vanilla flavored.
on, Mr. Potter. Glasgow's a much thicker kind of an accent. Billy Connolly and Peter Capaldi are both from there. They cut off a lot of the words, so...
Yeah! It's like vanilla Greek yogurt with like sugar added, so it isn't super like super tangy, but there's a little bit of like a in there. And it's specifically a really big bite. Like it's a big fucking metal spoon bite. Yeah. Anyways, she has 2 chat going. Yeah, it's YouTube and Twitch. I still want to know who decided all dwarves should have Scottish Highland accents. I'm going to confidently say Lord of the Rings. I understand exactly what you mean with the food analogies, and I don't know if I should thank you or curse you for that. I think I gave you my cooties. I think that's it. Greek yogurt, but with sugar added, so in other words, not Greek yogurt? What the fuck do you mean, not Greek yogurt? What do you mean? I need a dwarf to have a southern accent? My mom always does that. Whenever we play D&D, every single dwarf has a southern accent, like a really strong southern accent. Food descriptions and stuff are common for accents and dialects. Oh, see? Get shit on. Hell yeah. I'll see myself out before my autism gets overloaded. I'm so sorry for spreading more autism cooties to you. I'm sorry. There's a stark connection between fantasy and Britain. Yeah, Fable did that. Oh yeah, we were also connecting accents. I was listening to her and then going, oh my god, just like that one guy in Fable. Greek yogurt means nothing is added to it, right? Wait, is that really what Greek yogurt is? I thought Greek yogurt was like a specific type of yogurt. Like you could have yogurt and you could have Greek yogurt. Because it's like it's in a different section. But you can have plain yogurt. What accent tastes like runny peas? Okay, I'm gonna need you to phrase that in a different way, because what the fuck is runny peas? Fantasy accents existed before Fable? No, they didn't. Greek yogurt is strained, so it's thicker. Okay, see? Fuck you guys then. You can add sugar to that, you motherfuckers. Shut up. I was born with it, so there's no way you'll give me autism cooties. No. Give you more autism cooties. Because that's what happens, is that people come to my stream and then they get some of my autism somehow. Because so many people come out of my stream diagnosed with autism. So I think I just give it off. Like herpes. Or like a really annoying cold sore that doesn't actually go away. I like vanilla yogurt with Biscoff and Oreos mixed in. Me too. That fucks. So you mush your peas on your plate and they're kind of watery. Oh, I hate British people. Runny peas would be like someone talking while you're sick. Fucking what, Sam? It doesn't have to lack flavoring to be Greek yogurt? Yeah, okay. Greek yogurt is a plain kind of sour one. Yeah, but you can add flavor to it. Can you do a Canadian accent? Sorry. Say Nevada right now. Pigeon, what is wrong with you? What is wrong? Fuck you. Nevada. It's Tuesday, eh?
Bri.
sorry about it. I only know Canada accents from How I Met Your Mother, so all I could hear is "Let's go to the mall" running in my head, and that's not it. It's a regional thing? Oh! You're killing me. Okay. Sam! Fuck you! Because as someone that lived in Nevada, as someone that grew up a little bit in Nevada, and in the area around Nevada, it's fucking Nevada! You don't pronounce it Arkansas, do you? No, you don't! No, you fucking don't! You pronounce it as a specific way! Fuck you! And it's pronounced Nevada! Oh shit, I completely forgot she did. Oh, wow! Wow! That's wild! That I have the correct pronunciation! Not in Nevada? I don't give a shit! I don't give a shit! I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Do you say vase or vase? Vase. Vase if you're nasty. You know, it's vase, I think. Wait, it's not Arkansas? It's not Arkansas. Not Nevada. No. No. Do you say aunt or aunt? Aunt. I say aunt the correct way. Like, I know that I just like 30 minutes ago said that it's totally chill to pronounce things in different ways depending on the dialect, depending on where you are, and you shouldn't get pissed off at people for pronouncing things in an incorrect way if their specific dialect or language says that you should pronounce it that way. However, that only applies if you pronounce things in the same way as me. That's it. It only applies to my accent. Otherwise, you should change your accent. Duh. Aunt is fine both ways. No. lmao, good save, Bri. Look, everyone should realize that everything I say, I will disagree with. Everything that I've ever said that is an opinion, I also disagree with said opinion. That caveat is underlying every statement you say, right? Yeah, no, yeah. Everything I say, I disagree with, but also I agree with it. That I say either one way and the rest of my family says it the other way. Either and either, I think, change and depend, because, like, I say neither and neither, depending on the situation. The one thing consistent is your inconsistency. Exactly. Say nuclear instead of nuclear. Nuclear. How else do you say it? Nuclear? I get it. Bri has no real opinions. Her opinion is just whatever's funniest. No, see, I'm just an evolved human being that understands that the world is not black and white. That, you know, it's shades of gray. And I simply believe that there is no strict rule. You see, I'm so evolved that I understand that there can be differences, and there's no way that you can say that something specifically works in all ways, and that makes me better than other people. Nuclear. Oh, nuclear. Yeah, nuclear. Ugh, oh, I hate that. I know my mom says across. I notice it every time she does. Instead of across the street, it's across the street. And she, like, specifically pauses in order to say the word across. And then she continues on. Every time I hear someone say either different than me, I assume my pronunciation is wrong. You know what? I did that with presentation. I had never heard it before, but I always pronounce it presentation, and then I moved to the East Coast, and literally everyone fucking said presentation, and I thought I was going insane. Like, I thought that I was just wrong, or it was a different thing, or something. Evolved is certainly a one way to call yourself. I think I am evolved. Look, you can go backwards. You can evolve, like, negatively. What you said before was right. Yeah, presentation. Exactly. Do you present it or present it? Present it. Yeah, you present it. Sometimes to change your pronunciation depending on your audience. Pronunciate. Even pronunciation, I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. I just love how you say literally is literally. Yeah. Well, shut up. Evolve backwards has a word. It's de-evolve. Yeah, but you're still evolving. De-evolving, but it's not evolving backwards as in you're going backwards. It's that you're evolving in a negative way that's disadvantaged for future, like, versions of whatever you are. I feel like evolving, like de-evolving means like you just like quick loaded a save from before. But I'm not quick loading. I'm actively making it worse. A negative mutation. Exactly. You did the PewDiePie meme unironically? What the fuck is the PewDiePie meme unironically? Sneeze, goddammit! The process of reverse evolution is also called degeneration, but it's not reverse, it's just bad. Presentation is something I only hear when someone is announcing something, otherwise the E is always softer in my experience. Oh, so it is different. Presentation. Presentation just still sounds wrong to me. Saying it's evolving but backwards of de-evolve, but it's not evolving but backwards, it's evolving negatively. It's evolving badly. I'm not going backwards. It's just evolving, but I'm just making my bloodline worse. It's pronouncing devolve. Devolve. I'm not doing it. You are a degenerate. Fuck. Axolotls have a mature form that they evolved but then abandoned. Yeah, so they de-evolved, or they devolved because they quick loaded a previous save and then continued on in a different direction. Like, they had a save file and then they were like, ah shit, I did the wrong like fucking quest line and like tree or dialogue path. I gotta go back. And then they devolved and then went somewhere else. I'm not doing that. I'm just actively choosing the worst like quest line and dialogue tree every time. So it's like choosing Flareon versus Jolteon. Yeah, both of those are the bad ones when you could be choosing Sylveon. Exactly. How is this becoming a philosophical debate on language? I think that's very typical. Whatever the fuck we were originally talking about, it will get changed to something else that's equally stupid. Advancing in a negative direction. No, because I'm advancing in a positive direction. I'm advancing in a positive direction. It's just that advancing in the positive direction is leading my life to become shittier. God! Fuck devolving, I'm regressing. Devolving was a precariously evolved trait, loses functionality. For instance, devolved tails, generations of previously devolved trait reactivated, normally with detrimental side effects. So it is neither of those. So I'm right. So I'm right. Oh, yeah. Then how is the direction positive? Because in this circumstance, positive does not mean good. It means going in like the forwards direction. Like it's going from like on the x-axis like x1 to like x10. Like it's still positive. It's just that the y-axis of is it good or shit is going into the negative, but you're still positive in a direction. I'm right, you guys are wrong. Moving forward but downward. Exactly. You're moving north. All directions are forwards according to your definition. No! It'd be progressing to a negative value, but it's not a negative value. No! I'm understanding all of this. See, you get me. So, but then you're not evolving backwards, you're just evolving forwards badly. But that's what I've been saying the whole time, Grim! That's what I've been saying that I've been doing! I haven't been evolving backwards, I'm evolving forwards badly! That's what I've been saying! She's becoming better at the worst way possible? Yes, exactly! I'm right, you guys are wrong. Exactly. So that explains your sleep schedule getting worse? I don't even think that my sleep schedule is getting worse. I just simply believe that it has devolved. Losing our tails isn't evolving, it is simply changing based on situation. But I'm not losing anything. I'm gaining negative traits. I'm not losing anything that I previously had. And we're back. What did I tune into? Me being right and then chat being all collectively wrong, even the people that were agreeing with me. Back to square one? Yeah, no, my sleep schedule is devolving, but in general, am not devolving. I'm evolving negatively. I'm not losing heat, I'm gaining anti-coals. Gaining negatively is called maladaptation. I thought that was with dreaming. Maladaptation. In evolution, a maladaptation is a trait that is more harmful than helpful, in contrast with an adaptation, which is more helpful than harmful. All organisms from bacteria to humans display maladaptive and adaptive traits. Yeah! That one!
This conversation is making me devolve.
So we had good conversations in the past, and they've now disappeared, and that makes sense. That's good, though, because that means that confirms that we had better conversations in the past. Because if you were evolving negatively in the positive direction, that means that you would have never had a good conversation here. You see? What started this whole debate to prove Bri wrong? I think I did. I did. Can we have better conversations now, perhaps? What the fuck do you mean? I don't know why I changed how I pronounced all words there. Because I said, what the fuck, I just like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm evolving negatively to lose how I pronounce words now. I hate how I understand and then you immediately confuse me again because then you switch things up. See? Every opinion I have, I disagree with. Congrats, you won an argument with yourself, by yourself, started by, you guessed it, yourself? Yes! Yes! And I disagree with how I won the argument! Oh, wait. I know how it started. It was because I said that I was a more evolved person. And then someone said, oh, evolved is certainly a certain way to phrase it. And then I started talking, and then everyone was trying to correct me in the worst way. Oh my god, I should take my meds. Bye, Sam. I had a very interesting dream last night. Because normally my dreams are all strictly related to my job, where I will dream, like, they're very vivid dreams where I will dream that I, like, respond to messages or I get invited to, like, events, and then I wake up the next day, go to, like, plan said event, and then realize several hours later that the event was entirely fabricated in my brain, but they feel so realistic because they're so short and small and simple of me just responding to a client going, oh yeah, let me get that to you, or something like that. Like, super, like, boring ass dreams. But yesterday I had a really long, like, weird dream. It was, so, okay. So imagine, like, a science facility with, like, hundreds and thousands of people, and then it was, like, turning really bad because you could choose to either like, live your life that was shitty, or you could, like, go live a life where you would, like, sit on a chair and it'd be like a simulation. And then I was like, no, that's really bad, because that means that people aren't living their real lives and you're just like a scary company convincing people to, like, live in a simulation and they don't know what's real anymore, and that's really bad. And it was like this, like, whole situation. And then there was this one guy that I was trying to reach. Oh yeah, also the whole dream was from, like, a movie camera perspective. Like, it was like I was always, like, a third person view. What was it? And like I would pan to, like, other scenes where I wasn't in it. It was like that one Merriweather comic. Yeah, I read that literally like 3 days ago. So I think my brain was inspired by that. But anyways, but there was, like, this one really, like, powerful guy that was, like, in the simulation, but he was, like, really good at it. So he wasn't really, he was, like, untouchable. And I was trying really hard to reach that guy. And also, but, okay, yeah, and I was trying really hard to reach that guy, and then it ended up not happening, and instead, like, a bunch of alarms went off, and I tried to escape, and then people were coming to me from the left and from the right, and I was like, fuck it, and then, like, the like, scene changed. Like, it was like a cliffhanger about what happened in my dream. I gave my own dream a fucking cliffhanger. And then it panned over to, like, the people in charge shooting the big guy that was super, like, powerful. And his name was Ebola for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from in my brain. He shot, and then he exploded because he was so powerful with simulation energy, I guess. And then I woke up, and it turns out that I dug 1,800 feet below. Somehow I, like, dug down. That was how I escaped people, and it took people so long to find me because I just kept digging down, and they had to dig down with me only because they had a bunch of tools. They had to make a staircase, but I just dug straight down. Very Minecraft like ways for some reason. And then I woke up and then everyone was like, oh my God, everything's like fine. We're gonna be super chill and super okay. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's super cool. But then everything was really weird and it was very Matrixy, where I started to realize that actually they told us that everything was okay, but actually, no, we were all living full time in the simulation. We just didn't know it because I turned a corner and then I saw a copy of me that was like in one of those chairs from WALL-E where they had just like a screen in front of them and I was like phased out, right? So I was like, oh my God, I'm actually not real. I'm a simulation version of me that's somehow living in the same universe as me. It was really weird, right? Okay. But I was like, oh my God, I gotta escape from this. And then Bonnie came. Bonnie was there, and also my friend Sarah was there, that like I met in high school, and Snake from Metal Gear was there, and they tried to get me out. Okay, they tried to get me out, and they all came, and it was really interesting because we had guns but limited ammo, but then I had a inventory system that was inspired from Minecraft that did have ammo, so we kept bringing in more. Yeah, Bonnie Barkswell. Yeah, but all of the enemies were walking by in a route, and so we found out that as long as you crouch, they won't see you unless they're deliberately looking for you, very like Skyrim-esque. And so we would just hang out and we were waiting for people to show up because a lot of people broke in order to save me, but we were just like waiting by the exit stairs for like everyone to come back in. Bonnie sacrificed herself. I don't even know, like at the time, I didn't know that she was sacrificing herself. She just said something and I didn't understand it. And then everyone was like, yes, understood. And then she fucked off. Oh yeah, there was a mini map. There was a mini-map as well that we could see at all times, and if you weren't crouching, you could see your face on the screen. So I saw, like, a little chibi Bonnie head pop up, and everyone was like, Bonnie, you're not crouched. They know you're there. And she's like, I know. It's too late for me. And then she runs off, and then, like, several hours went by, and I was like, guys, we need to wait for Bonnie. And they're like, Bri, Bonnie sacrificed herself for you. She lured the enemies in the wrong direction. And so that all happened, and then I was starting to get cocky because every time an enemy came in, they would either miss us or we would like shoot them immediately and they wouldn't notice it because they were really stupid. But then I was starting to get cocky and I was like, this is so easy. And then a guy that looks like Mr. Crest came. He came from down the exit stairs and he was super cocky and he immediately saw all of us and we're like, oh fuck, that's really scary. And so we woke up Sarah, who fell asleep on the couch because we were so like not threatened anymore. Anyway, so we woke up Sarah and he had like a minigun that had like what do they call, like the big circle magazines thingies that are like under the guns. He had like a minigun, like one of those that you have to like charge up, like that one. And he had that in his hand and we're like, oh fuck, because everyone else had pistols. And so we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? But he had like an evil guy like speech. He had an evil guy speech that he was saying, and he was like walking around super cocky and like full of himself, and so he wasn't even shooting us yet. He had like a whole thing that he had to get through, and then he ended up sitting down on the couch with us, right in between us, because he was like so unthreatened by us that he didn't even care. And then I, the brave person that I was, he was about to shoot us, so I could hear his minigun charge up. And I grabbed the like nozzle on the front of it, and then I grabbed it, and then I twisted it back on himself, and then, but it was too late for him to stop because it was charged up already, and so all of the bullets went forward and then followed the tube and then turned around from the gun and then shot him in the face. Wait, the nozzle, the little tube thing at the front. The tube thing where the bullet comes out. It was really long in my head, and so I could just twist it around like it was rubber. Anyways, so yeah, and I turned it around I was like, oh my God, I did it. And then everyone was super excited and they got out. And then I was like, wait, guys, am I real? And then they're like, no, Bri, you're still the simulation you. We need to get you out. But I can't remember what they called them. It was like Maxipuff or something. They're like, Maxipuff left the group in order to go save your actual body and then it would pan to a different scene where it was just like my single body like on a screen still, like sitting in like a white padded room, unaware of everything. And it panned back and they're like, Maxipuff separated from the rest of the group in order to go save you. And I was like, oh, that sucks. But like that was only one person. So we should all go out. We should just leave because like it was just one person and like there's like 7 of us here and we're about to die. So that sucks for that one person, but you know, the majority should probably win. And then so they were like, Bri, you don't want to go help Maxipuff? And like they all looked really surprised that I didn't want to like help this one specific person. And I was like, yeah, I don't know who the fuck they are. They're like, you don't remember them? And I was like, no. And then we waited. Oh yeah, and this was before, so like the minigun guy came in and stuff like that. And then we started to head out because we're like, shit, minigun man came in. That's bad. They're gonna start sending more heavy weapons. We really do gotta get out. Holy shit. So I start to like walk up the stairs to go to the exit to go to like the helicopter that's there to save us. And I stop and I wait, guys. I know I have a crush on you, Snake from Metal Gear Solid, which I don't, but I did in the dream. But I was like, I know that we've been dating for a little bit. And then he looked like really confused. And then I was like, but am I in love with Maxipuff? And they're like, you don't remember them at all? And I was like, no, I don't remember them. And they're like, I guess the simulation memory forgetting thing worked on you and it's permanently gone. You'll never be able to remember the time that you had, but yes, you were in love. And I was like, oh no. And then I had this like mental like dilemma that I had to do with, should I go save this person that I was technically in love with because I feel like I probably could be in love with them again because knowing myself, I'm like the same person, so I probably could, or should I leave because I don't actually know this person and this person means nothing to me? Like, do I save them on the hypothetical chance that a person that I am not but once was but does not exist anymore still loves them? But do I not save them because I, the person that really exists, doesn't love them? What do I do? And then I woke up. I never will know if I went to go save this person, but it was very like almost like Soma or like Severance or something like that, where like I like, does the hypothetical work or does it not work? Like, do you go based on the real thing or like, I don't know. Were you doing philosophy in your dreams? I don't fucking know. Amazing dream. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, you must continue to dream and let us know what choice you made. Okay, bet. Yeah, okay. Was this an example of how your dreams are annoyingly realistic? Yeah, I have like really realistic dreams, and then every once in a while I will have a dream that is incredibly like real feeling and takes like a year of actual time. It feels like that. I'm sorry. It feels like it's like a whole fucking long period. And I will have like whole arcs in it and stuff like that. And I will wake up and I will go, huh? And I will like, I had one where I dreamt an entire school semester. No, a school year. I dreamt a school year that I went to a fantasy school that had like ghosts and pirates and magic and shit like that. And I dreamt exactly how like the magic system worked. I dreamt like characters in it. I dreamt like I went to a party. I dreamt myself being super, super awkward about that party. I dreamt like very specific like circumstances of me trying to be interactive and try to change who I was as a person so I could get along with people and have like different arcs. And I woke up and I was so fucking confused. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I still sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just needed to finish my thought because otherwise I would get distracted. Thank you for the 10 and for the 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I should be writing this down. I feel like it's gonna be on the test. I don't know. I can still imagine, like, I still see very specific like, I can still see the exact couch that was in it and, like, the exact rooms, and I remember, like, the scene where they shot Ebola, and, like, it was very cinematic. So I didn't even question it because it literally looked like I was watching a movie, but I was in the movie. It was weird. It was really weird. I don't know. Magic Ghost Pirate High sounds like a great anime. Technically, it didn't really have ghost pirates. It had a ghost pirate ship that they would take to go to a separate island. And I almost fell off it. And then there was actually a subplot where kids did fall off it, and we had to go solve the murder. Do you remember the magic system from the old Dream? I was really curious. Not really. I remember it made a lot of sense, but dreams always do that, don't they? What do you mean that actually happened? It wasn't a dream. Oh yeah, that actually, we are living in a simulation. If I didn't know you were mentally unstable, I would know it now. For having vivid dreams? What do you mean? Anyways, these dreams make me understand why people in like 2020 got really into this thing called shifting. I get it. I understand it. Obviously, I don't. It's stupid. But I understand because I get it. Waking up and going, holy shit, what the fuck just happened? I get it. You just have very, very vivid dreams. Not about them being vivid, but about the content in it. Whoa, what? Is dreaming about hypothetical but rather serious philosophical like quandaries, and then also being an outcast within your own dream where you can make whatever you want and you still describe yourself as socially awkward? Is that not normal? Or is it lucid dream where a lot of us are? Is it lucid dreaming though? Because I'm not aware that I'm dreaming. I thought lucid dreaming is that you are specifically aware that you're in a dream. I'm never aware. It makes 100% sense. I don't know that I'm dreaming. I just dream very vividly. Yes. Damn. Yeah, God forbid a girl has hobbies. God forbid. Anyways, but yeah, I only get that like once every few months. To be fair, I haven't taken my meds, my anxiety meds for a while, and then I think I took them for the first time yesterday because I was having withdrawals yesterday from them. So maybe it's withdrawal related. Your brain can't handle the idea of you being normal? Yeah. Well, I already knew that. That's not it. Your lucid dreaming just feels very real. I still miss the time that I was lucid dreaming the plot of my book. And then I lucidly dreamed me being at a work conference and having to watch someone do live 2D incorrectly. And then being unfunny on Twitter. It's still so vivid in my brain. Like, it's still, I can see all of it. Like, I know exactly what the room where I plug things in, everything. I don't often remember my dream longer than like a day, but I got a few of those where they're so they're locked in there. But yeah, chronic live 2D nightmares. Yeah. I was on the meds that are like as a symptom give you nightmares, and my nightmare was that I dreamt that I had to watch someone do live 2D wrong. It remains self-aware, but it's more like becoming aware as you go and be able to manipulate the dream instead of being along for the ride, essentially. Oh, but I'm always along for the ride. Like, I'm not manipulating the dream. The most recent dream I've had was a random dog of a VTuber was in my house. That's a good dream to have. Icewool, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you. Also, did you know that every time I get a sub, you get entirely new subscriber benefits? It means that all previous subscriber benefits, they go away, but who cares about that? Because you get a shiny new subscriber benefit that's catered specifically towards you, and that's really cool too. And the subscriber benefit that you can now benefit from because you are a subscriber is... you will dream something the next time that you fall asleep. However, you won't remember it. Unless you do. Thank you! Thank you! Sounds like an actual nightmare for you. It was a very genuine nightmare. Like the meds gave you nightmares, and it was a genuine nightmare. It's just hilarious that my genuine nightmare is not zombies or death or falling infinitely or losing loved ones. It's watching someone do something wrong. The last stream I had of a VTuber, it was a meet and greet and they forgot who I was despite being a 30+ month member. No. Does sleep paralysis count? I've never had sleep paralysis. It sounds horrifying. Like, genuinely horrifying. This gives a lot of insight into your mind. In a good way, right? In a good way, right? These days, my dreams don't work, and it just feels like I close my eyes and time travel to my alarm. Yeah, I know, I get that. There's images like many video memories of dreams I've had years ago that are permanently burned into my memory. I don't know why. I had that! One of the first memories that or like nightmares I ever remember having was I was at a school, like at my elementary school or whatever, and I needed to go find my mom, and I couldn't find her, and I was talking to every single person that I could find, and I was asking them for a phone so I could call my mom, but every single person's phone was dead, or they didn't have one, or they broke it. And so I was going to every single person, and I couldn't find my mom, and like that was it. And like I have it so locked in my brain. I don't even remember what school it was, but I still know what it looks like because of that nightmare. I wish I could dream big, cool scenarios. It's really cool. I remember waking up and then going, huh, that was a cool dream. I wonder how, like, the next episode is gonna go. And then I will fall back asleep and then I will go continue the dream. So I think it mixes between dreaming and, like, daydreaming, almost. Cause after a while, I am aware that I am dreaming because I purposely go back to it. But I don't have any control over it. I want to go see what happens next. I don't know if that is what other people do. I don't know. The last time I remember, some random dude asked me if I was Swiss and I was shot after I said no. You're so fucking stupid. It's so funny. That's insane, though. That's wild. Did you specifically say, like, no, I'm not Swiss? Or did you say, no, I'm French? Because either that is, like, you know, subtext about your personal, like, you know, like, self-worth. Or it's you just dreaming of a really, really rude guy. They said bet and filled you with holes. Jeez, this dino. Actually, the funny thing about it was I was so pissed about it that I went back to sleep and beat them up specifically. That's iconic. That's iconic. Hello, Evo. Hello. We're talking about dreams. I legit just said no. That's so fucking funny. My oldest memory is of a nightmare of my imaginary dinosaur friend trying to kill me. Did they succeed? Yeah, I'm trying to think of like dreams that I had. I know I had a dream recently that was Ava messaging me. I think I talked about it. Like, Ava messaged me in the dream and said, hey, Bri, I know you're busy with, like, planning Skies Apart, but Variance Pro wants to do, like, a Minecraft, like, server. And I was wondering if you wanted to come help build stuff for it, like build a spawn area and stuff. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, I would love to. Like, I don't know if I'm super good at building, but let me go do, like, some research and stuff like that. And then that was it. And then I woke up and I started Googling shit. And I was on my TikTok scrolling through stuff looking for Minecraft builds. And then I went to go message her to see if she had like a certain vibe or theme that she wanted. Like if it was like super like maximalist or like modern, whatever. And I went to go scroll to find the message so I could reply to it. And then it wasn't there. And I was really confused. That was it. Are you sure this was a dream? Yeah, because the message didn't exist, but it was so fucking like normal. Like it's such a reasonable thing for her to message. And it's very in line, but it's not like exciting enough that like it could be a reasonable dream where like I dreamt, oh, I was in the Minecraft world, or oh, I built this like big full like creation, blah 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 blah, but I didn't actually dream myself like building it. I just dreamt it like being built. If that makes sense? It wasn't some grand thing. It was just, hey, you want to do this? Oh yeah, sure. And then that was it. And then I woke up. Dreaming of a Minecraft server is the least surprising dream so far. Not even of a Minecraft server, of a Minecraft server eventually going to start. And I couldn't even join it because I'm not in Various Pro. It was just me, Ava offering like, hey, you want to help build buildings in Spawn for it. So you can build like the main spawn area and then like a little place where people can like hang out. That's it. I don't know, man. Weird dreams. Dream of the concept of a server. Yeah, exactly. And I have dreamt before. Like, I fucked up and accidentally ghosted a client because I messaged, because they messaged me and they were like, hey, can I have an update? I was like, so true. Yeah, let me get you an update. And then, or like, I think it was not an update. It was like a deadline. And I was like, yeah, this is going to be the deadline. And then they messaged me like 2 weeks later. They messaged me and they're like, "Hey, did you have a deadline? Like, I'm just pinging you on this." And I got really confused because in my head I literally messaged them with the deadline, but I didn't do that. I read the message and then responded to it in my fucking dream, and I dreamt all of the anxiety that I typically get responding to messages and stuff like that, and I dreamt the anxiety of me waking up in the morning, looking at my list of things to do, going through it all, going, okay, no, I really got to start responding to my messages, picking that one because I knew that it was like business related, picking that one, going to go read it, getting over the like nervousness that I get when I respond because I assume people are gonna yell at me, going through that whole process, sending it, celebrating it by like going like, oh fuck yeah, I messaged them and it wasn't even that hard, it wasn't that bad. You know what? I do just wind this up in my and I overthink in my head. It wasn't that bad. I'm glad that I did that. All of that was fake. All of that was I just dreamt the whole process. Anyways, and then like 2 weeks later, they're like, yeah, did you have an update on this? Because you didn't respond. And I went, oh fuck, I'm so sorry. I dreamt that I responded. It's not even that I responded in my mind. I responded in my dreams. At least you bring all your mental issues into your dreams. They just come up a lot, I guess. They're my normal day-to-day life. I wouldn't know how to dream any different way. It would be funny if you started talking to her as if it was real. I had the message typed up. I just didn't see it in our recent thing, so I started scrolling through our DMs to like find it so I could respond to that specific message, and that's the only reason I didn't send it, is because I couldn't find it. Anyways, I hate when I'm thinking I'm actually going through my day in my dreams, especially when I'm peeing. I am terrified of going pee in my dreams and then fucking pissing the bed or something. I went pee in my dream of the simulator dream last night, but I dreamt, it was really weird. I dreamt that I was going pee in the simulator, and then I woke up from the simulator and I was freaking out that I was gonna pee my pants in the dream, that I dreamt that I was peeing my pants, but I didn't, and I was so thankful for it. And then I woke up, and I think because I dreamt that I was peeing in a simulator, not that I was peeing like really in the actual dream, I didn't fucking piss myself. I was 2 layers deep, and because of that, I was chill. Brains are so weird. They didn't cover that in Inception. Dude, Inception, he would have been covered in piss. He would have been fucking covered in it. Good God. You saved the dream you? I saved the dream you, and I saved the real me. It was quite horrifying, but that's the dream representation of a firewall. Now I understand what a firewall is! That makes sense now! So you dreamt that simulated you pissed yourself, and dream you was afraid that you pissed yourself, and then in real life you thought you might pee yourself. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, think about the fact that your brain has the power to make you live the best life ever inside itself, and it still says no. I think that means that my brain is looking out for me. Because if I had the ability to live my best life and, like, not be scared of food, I probably would go to sleep a lot more and dream a lot more, and that would make my life worse. So I think it's just my brain looking out for me. I would never think. Shut up, Xander. Hi there, and I bring pain. Hi, what's up? All my dreams end the same way, searching hours for a washroom, and then I wake up. That's a horrible dream to have. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Never-ending agony. Your brain is looking out for a publisher. I think my dreams are fantastic, and they should be published. Like, they always say that, like, isn't it impossible to dream, like, phones? And it's impossible to dream, like, words or something like that? But I've had both of those happen. Because I dreamt that I was reading a book. And it was so vivid that I didn't know that I was sleeping. I thought that I was going several days without sleeping, when it turns out that I was just reading a book before I fell asleep, falling asleep, dreaming that I was still reading the book, and then waking up and then going to go read the same book. The dreams always make it so you can't find the bathroom. That sucks! That's awful! It might be hard for old people to dream those things, but it seems like a skill issue. Yeah, okay. I feel vindicated, because yeah, I feel the same way. Is that, that seems like a skill issue. You're apparently not supposed to be able to read and all the writing is gibberish or something like that? I don't know, I dreamt book. I dreamt book. It was a very infuriating ending, but I dreamt book. But then again, I mean, I did dream. I was imagining what was happening in the book in the way that I imagine it when I read the book. So maybe I was just skipping over the fact that I was reading the words. And when you do find the toilet, dream you won't let you use it. Okay, but that's you looking out for you. What was the plot? So it was the book, fucking of Fire and Ash, of House of Ash and Fire, House of, what the fuck is it called? House of Ash and Bone? No, wait. Hold on. Of Gilded Bones. It was, Blood and Ash. Ash Fires the next Avatar movie. That's probably what's in my head. Yeah, it was Blood and Ash, which is a very, or From Blood and Ash, which is a very long series. It's completely dog shit. I love the book series. It's so fucking bad. It's written in such a stupid way. They say the term unalive in it, which I think sums up just how bad it is. It's so fucking stupid. Anyways, it has like vampires and werewolves and the cheats of fucking, I don't know. Anyways, so I was reading that, and because it's a very simple and poorly written book series, I was reading through it really, really quickly. And so I started to read the plot, and because the plot is so fucking stupid and predictable, I could predict what the book was going to turn into. So I would start I would read the book in real life, and then I would fall asleep, and then I would dream plot lines of the book that would make sense. And then I would wake up, and then because I would predict a lot of the book very accurately, I wasn't connecting the fact that I was dreaming it. I was believing that the book was written shittily because it was repeating itself a lot. Because I wasn't clicking on the fact that I was just predicting it and then dreaming it. Because this was when I was taking meds that would give me lucid and nightmares. So as I started taking these meds more and more, the dreams would turn more and more negative and like nightmarish. But because I'm me, the nightmares were really stupid. And so like the first nightmare that I had was where the girl was, because it's like werewolves and shit like that, I think my brain turned it into like warrior cats themed. So she needed to go learn information, and so she had to go venture into a cave in order to find like a certain tribe of werewolf people. And she needed to find the white tail. No, wait, the pink tail, the red tail, the yellow tail, a color tail. And because they had a specific color tail, and like they kept calling it this, and she didn't question it. I didn't question it. And then she was going, they went through like this whole, it was like a whole fucking book that I like plot line I was reading. It was so long, so many different chapters with like different arcs. And then they finally came to the cave that would take them to this tribe. And then she entered the cave, and it was like a plate with a sashimi on it, with like red tail, like salmon on it. And then they didn't question it. Like, I remember being disgusted with that being the plot line because it's stupid, but they in the book didn't question it because it was totally fine and normal. And I was so angry. And then I remember I dreamt the ending of the book as well, which was, or it was the ending of the book series, and it was, the author was slowly writing herself into the book, but not in that it was like a self-insert character, but more that there was a character within the book literally called the author that they were all aware of, that they knew wrote the book that they were in, like in a weird fourth wall breaking meta thing, that it was just the author that was just kind of there, and she was just like passively observing and then sometimes altering things because she was the author and she could just change shit around. And it pissed me off every time she showed up because it didn't make sense. And then at the very end, there's like a big dramatic climax. There's a big battle. Everything was super, super cool. And then right at the end, when there was like the climax was supposed to happen, she looked directly at the viewer. And then she went, "And you'll never know how it ends." And then flies off. And then that was the end of the book. And I remember waking up fuming. Like, I was so fucking angry. And that was one of the ways that I clocked that I was dreaming it, because it was such a fucking stupid thing. And then I realized that the book series hadn't ended because I was still reading it. And so it didn't make sense in my head. And that's when I started to realize that I was dreaming the thing. Yeah, no, at the viewer in the book. Yeah, no, I know it doesn't make sense, but yeah, I was rage baiting myself. That's so fucked for an ending. I know, it's a bad ending. I know. It was very it was very Inkheart coded, I guess, with how she was in the book all the time. And I think that's where I was bringing it up, because I was thinking about Inkheart, but like in a worse way. Now I'm leaving Earth for no reason. Yeah, and I remember, like, it wasn't that she could fly. Like, I remember specifically imagining her being, like, a normal human woman and then just flapping her arms very harshly and dramatically. And then, like, I would hear, like a sound. And then she would, like, fly off as if she was a bird with wings, but she was using her arms. And so it was, like, a very fucking stupid thing. Like, it wasn't even like she would float off gracefully. It was just like a as she flew off. That was it. I realize now that me doing the motion of what she did in real life is not helping you guys. I don't know why I mimicked that. That hurt my arms. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's been 3 hours of me just talking. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It was very like the ending of Grease Coded. It's very, very, Like, isn't that where they fly off in a car? Yeah. Ending of Grease, where you where they fly off into a car into space for no fucking reason. Exactly that. Imagine Yoshi's run, float, jump. Exactly, yeah. Only like Yoshi like has wings-ish. She was just a human woman. Wigged Brie is not real Brie. That's a lie. Brie, I don't know what to talk about. Again, it was that I didn't know if I was gonna do anything today. I know next week we're gonna do Undertale and I guess GTRP. Oh, I would need to make a character and then go message my friends and then request that they help me with it because I'm terrified. Because I know Umi and Kato both were like, please! 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 But I know Deltarune, and I want to play Dispatch, and I want to play old school RuneScape for some reason. I don't know why. Part of me also wants to do drawing on stream, but I would need to find a way to make that fun and also make it so people don't leave because they think that I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Because last time I drew on stream, people were genuinely concerned for my mental stability because I was so frustrated. Which is... yeah. Are you gonna play more of the Delivery in the Snow game? Probably. Ooh, maybe actually. I was gonna say probably not, but actually, I kind of do want to, now that you mention it. We have lots of games to play that I think have like 1 or 2 streams left on them, and that's it. So maybe next week we just do a full finish it up kind of thing. Punishment wheel for every time you decide to abandon the current drawing. That would be torturous. And it's already torturous drawing. There is stability. Well, you say that, but me drawing, somehow I lose stability. I also want to play Satisfactory. I want to play Satisfactory and get all the achievements. Because I found out that apparently you can't get a lot of achievements if you are in a multiplayer game. Because otherwise, like what they unlock doesn't also unlock for you. So if they unlock milestones when you're not online, it doesn't count towards progress of unlocking all milestones, but you can't unlock those milestones anymore. So I realized that now I have to start Satisfactory from the beginning again and then do the entire game so I can get the rest of the achievements. So it's fucking over for me. But now I also want to download like a mod so I could get to like tier 9. That seems really fun. But also maybe I shouldn't because I have then GTA and like Rust stuff coming. Oh. I also, ooh, you know what I really, really want to play? Vintage Story. There's, hold on. So, Vintage Story is like, it's like Minecraft, but super, super detailed and realistic and shit like that. And so at first it looked garbage, but there's one specific TikTok that I saw that, hold on, let me go find it. Shut up. Sorry. Stop. Stop. Pause the video. Okay. Anyways, view profile. Can you pick it from your original save? No, I Googled it. You can't. Sadly. Or I guess original save from like a year ago. Yes, I can. Did I like it? Oh, first off, this is actually crucial for you guys to see. How do I unmute you there?
5, 6, 7. Hawk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8's on fire. No 10, 9, 11. Okay now. Listen up close. Listen real close and match my fucking flow. Hawk 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, hurry out the door, 5, 8, don't be fucking late, 6, 7, deviled eggs went to heaven, 8, 9, you'll be just fine, 10's the end, I love you, my friends.
I love this woman so much. I love this woman genuinely so much because she does it so frequently and it's genuinely good. Like, it's genuinely good, but also Hawk 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus Christ. I think she's great at it. Like, I'm so invested in her progress. Anyways, it was, oh, you know what I also, guys, you know what I really want to get into? There's a, I'm so sorry, I'm about to activate Dino. So there's a Stardew Valley mod called After Dark, and so, it's, you, like, Sebastian and Sam both get, like, really obsessed with you, and, like, they get, like, super, like, yandere almost, and, like, they, like, have cameras that are on your room and in your house and stuff like that, so they can, like, follow you and stalk you and stuff, and, like, they'll catch you if you see, like, whoa! Oh my god, is that your front door? Why would he? Yeah, it's Stardew Gooder Mods! Yeah! But I got really invested in it and now I really wanna play it! Hold on. That's Sam. And then that's Sebastian, my love. Yoba, what now? Please, I can't fucking watch you do this tonight, Sam. Really? 'Cause you seem to have no issues with it when I... Just go home, Sam. Oh, wait, no, Sebastian would have the gravelly fucking, sorry, you got me using my morning voice. Just fucking go home, Sam. You're fucking ridiculous. See, they're swearing. That's how you know this in After Dark mod, because you're swearing. I thought you weren't even interested in her. I'm not gonna tell you twice. You know what? Never mind. Wait, okay, guys, hold on, wait. It gets better. Sad drop emoji. Yeah, I thought I wasn't interested either. Fuck Rilith. Fuck you, fuck YN. What are you turning me into? It's so cringy, but I'm so invested. I'm so invested, but it's so embarrassing. Oh, anyway, so I want to play that, but I might play that after stream. Okay, this is what I wanted to. This video I saw, and now I want to play Vintage Story. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, 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 bow. by detailed you mean it's harder to do things, not like higher definitions? Well, you could also chisel things. That's what I meant by detailed, to be honest. It was like vintage story, blacksmith design. So you can like chisel out, yeah, like this. And then you get different materials, and then you put the different materials inside the thing. And I looked at that and I went, I'm never gonna use that ever. That looks really stupid. But you can do cooking with it, and it's like required. I love that. Anyway, so now I want to do that with a bunch of friends. Like I wanna do this with a bunch of friends and make them all get on and play it. But also, we just got out of Sass Factory and Skies Apart, so I don't have the time to do that. But I want to so badly. Maybe I'll force everyone to roleplay with me. I think that'll be a fun twist on it. Like we go play Hightail, or not Hightail. Shit, sorry, I read your comment. We go play Vintage Story, and then I force everyone to roleplay in shitty British fantasy. And so everyone has to do a shitty British accent the whole time, and we alienate our British viewers completely. Like, hello, my queen. Today I shall forge you a blacksmith sign. I believe in you and your kingdom. Thank you, my liege. You know, and just do that for hours on end. Ugh. I feel like everyone shares the same 10 or so British viewers anyway. Yeah. Anyways, my throat hurts. Anyway, I want to play that, and I want to play old school RuneScape. I think just for one stream, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. I was watching this video. Hold on, let me go grab it. I was watching this video. Yeah, hi Tavis. I was waiting for him to come in. I was watching cause I started watching these like Skyrim videos from this guy, and he did an ad read. Yeah.
It's the fastest and most fun way to play RuneScape. Leagues 5 allows players to level up and loot at much faster speeds.
I was getting influenced.
Players both old and new alike can experiment with new strategies while racing against others.
Yeah, shut up.
Spots on the high score
shut
list.
up.
If you've ever thought about playing old school RuneScape, they're currently offering a promotional
okay, shut up. This isn't the thing that sold me.
Which covers the timeline that Leagues is running for, so you can sign up and play through Leagues without any long-term commitment. If you'd like a new second monitor game to play while you pretend to work or let my VOD channel play in the background,
that sentence specifically was that was the only thing that sold me. I was like, oh my god, I would actually like a video game that I can play in a side view monitor and not actually play and just click it every once in a while. I really miss that when I did that in Project Zomboid and Minecraft. Like, I would be so much more productive when I was doing a video game at the same time. You want to AFK in it while you still at work. Yeah, I specifically want to download it so I don't play it. Yeah. So we have to play the game on stream so I understand how the game works. Till I can get far enough into the game so I can AFK in the game and not do anything else. Where the goal is to hardly play at all. Yeah, I like that because I like playing a game and I like getting invested, and then I feel like I'm being productive with my time. Because doing my work and, you know, actually finishing, like, things that I wanted to do and tasks, obviously that doesn't make me feel productive. Getting a number go higher in a video game, now that's productivity. And so I turn that on, I make number go higher, and then I go do whatever shit while I'm waiting. It's fantastic. Like, it changes my perception of how I play video games that I like. or like how I do work, where instead of the main focus being work and I play video games as a treat, it's like the main focus is video game and I play work as a treat. And it makes me so much more productive. Rusty's retirement home is kind of like that. Ooh. Oh, it's sort of like that's like the bottom half of your screen one, right? But those are so like intentionally supposed to AFK. Like a little Pez dispenser of dopamine. Exactly. Exactly. Like I just tab in and go, oh my god, I finished my book in Project Zomboid. I'm gonna go chop a bunch of trees. Time to go read the next level book. Okay, it's gonna take fucking 30 minutes. Great. So maybe we do that next week as well. Anyways, my throat hurts, so I'm probably gonna end it. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I had a really good time. I will be back tomorrow for GTA maybe, or oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll go raid Cozy because I guess it started today. Right, because today's the 6th. Yeah. So you hate me? What do you mean? Fuck you. This certainly was a stream. And I'm not even sleep deprived. Whoa. Alright, cool. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the donos and stuff too. And for the stupid chats and everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry this week was so disorganized. But my sleep schedule is back. I woke up today at 10. That's pretty hype. So hopefully I got my shit together again. Yeah. Anyways, bye. Is Cozy, does Cozy stream on Twitch as well? Hold on. Twitch. Cozy. Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet. I had a long, hard day and I came here to watch my favorite Twitch streamer. Shut up, Thomas. Cozy. Alright, cool. Okay. Bye. Bri you later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Goodbye. Bye. Oh my god, whoops. Okay, I fixed it. I forgot that I changed my transition. Okay, bye.